Wait a second, wait a second. What's all this? Hang on about, hang about. Hang on about? Is that the phrase? We're here. You can't trust countdowns. Throwing a banana bomb at me, Chris. Thank you. We've got Sicky Ricky emotes for that. Rick the Bunch, where's that? There we go. There's your banana bombs in the chat. What's going on here then, Toby? Well, not only are we doing some Worms 2 speedruns, I've created this whole new practice thingy. So there he goes. There's his swag bananas. I've got here, you can see if I do this. Have I closed them already? Here we go. You can see here I've got the splits for when we do splits, like the banana, see? Very clever. We've got the splits for the actual speedruns here. Let me get the background music of the game on. We've got the splits for the actual speedruns here. But what I thought was, how can I make... Because just grinding out runs isn't, I don't think, the optimal way to go for speedrunners in general. So what I've done this afternoon is create a little way of doing practice. So if I hide the live split, you see here on the left, top left, we've got our practice list. And these are things I can actually tick off. So I can go, wee, we're done. See my you can see my mouse on the screen. You can tick it off when we've done them. And then I have this little streak counter here. If I close this, if I don't close the splits, it well, let me see if it will work if I minimize the splits. If I then here, if I do plus,
Here we go!
You hear Mario say, "Here we go," and the streak counter increments up 1. And so we can try and do a level 3 times in a row. So I can increment it again.
Here we go!
Increment it again. Let's say we were going for 5 times in a row, and I fail at the 3rd attempt, right? Then I can hit minus, and
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia, we reset back to 0 on the streak counter. So we can practice getting certain tricks or certain levels so many times in a row with streaks, and I can very easily run that on the stream. And I think it'll make practice a compelling, fun watch, because it's like, oh, he's done it 4 times in a row. Will he get it the 5th? Will he get it or won't he get it? That's the question. Will he or won't he? So that's my idea for practice, and it's good for warm up, but I also think just in general this might be a fun. And you'll see the progression as we go through the stream. You'll see the progression of me ticking these off as I get them done. And then once we've warmed up for a little while, we can actually do some runs, try it out. I've also got a backup idea for a new Worms 2 run I want to try. So that's something else, like, so something unique that you guys haven't seen before in Worms 2. So that'd be cool. So it could be something cool we can try later. Tempsy's on stealth worm mode. Roger, roger. Cool. Alright, so we will... I can't remember who's in these old Team Tobys, so I'm going to load a Team Toby up and we'll see which one it is. And we can try practicing some levels. Let's actually, before we do that, let's warm up with just playing. So this is like player versus player quick game I can just load up. You know, I think it'd just be nice to practice some... This is an awful map to do it on to start with. It'd be nice to practice some stuff just in a normal level like this to get us warmed up into the game. Because when I practice, I am not on this setup. So I really need to, like, get used to this. Because I've got this big monitor here that it's on. But I'm used to have my face way closer to the screen, so... What's this? I was told I could find a sentient caterpillar here. Worms! Is that better, Sunshine? If we go worms rather than caterpillars? Tofu.
I'll get you.
I don't even know what that is. Hello, Mum. Yeah, oh, you spelt my name right. I am Mum with a U. Correct. You're learning.
You'll regret that.
Very good. I'm just going to practice a little cluster trick. Where are we? Oh man. It does take me a while. This happens on every time I do these streams again. My brain has to reconfigure to be able to play this game and chat to you guys and keep everything else in mind at the same time. It is very like, whoa, what are we doing? Let's go for the double cluster bomb trick.
Watch this. Take cover. Stupid.
You may shotgun the dumb bee juice. I don't even know what that means.
Oh dear.
Isn't that when someone like stabs a beer can and drinks out of this like the side of it? What is the dumb bee juice? Yes. Oh wow, I am down with the kids. I do know what these things are. I'm gonna quit out of that one. Alright. I'm gonna hold because we do the practice. I'm gonna use one of the old Team Toby's because what we do on these streams is we name all the worms after everyone who's active in chat or lurking, come say hi and wants their worms named. So we will get to that in a minute. So the first thing I'm gonna practice, the who got very, very cammy. So who got very, very, if I can type. Who got very, very. Oh, does it now? But all the good better for you to say. Mother isn't going to say that. Alright. Let's give this a go. So on this, I want a streak of 3. I want to be able to do it 3 times in a row. That's the top of our practice list. And it's just the first move. I might play the whole level out the first time to do it, just to show what it is. But then I will...
First blood.
I did not get it. Okay. This is why we're here to practice. Let me just check. Yeah, so what we need to do is move the game up a little bit. And then, see there, now I can open the menu for the game perfectly. Worms 2's gone through a lot of cool stuff lately. Carl's done another new patch, which I've yet to actually advertise. I need to catch up with Carl and get that all sorted. And it looks like we might be getting the demo version of the game playable online again, which the demo community for this game like had their own community and everything. It was very cool. They were their own little world. That's too late again, isn't it? Yeah. So what I'm trying to do there, when I jump and then do the kamikaze, I'm trying to do like, those last 2 times failed because I did it a pixel too high. I need to do it a pixel lower.
First blood.
Enjoy nailing the baskets to the wall. Sunshine, whatever that means. That was so close. There was 1 pixel off again. Screams 2 has 1997, Sunshine. 1997. Did I tell you I'm a boomer? I don't think you realise this. But I'm old. Wow, that's retro. It is. In the best way. Oh, it was still late again. This is why I need to practice. But we've had some modern patches for it. So, for example, when you see this view, we can have it at like crazy high resolutions. But the worms get really small if you do that. And we've also got a zoom in feature, which didn't used to be there. Which is really nice. Especially for me with my old eyes. That should be it. Yeah. Should be? Was that one too early?
Fatality.
That's too early. We want the pixel between that. This is why I desperately need this practice.
Watch this.
Is the stream running alright? Are the audio levels all good? Between voice and game? Do let me know.
First
They seemed good in prep, but you never know. It's like, turn this down, turn that down. Should be it, surely. Yeah, I've got it. Okay. I'm going to play out the rest of this level, now that I've finally got it.
Oh dear.
And I want to be able to get that 3 times in a row to prove, like, whoosh, we can actually do this in a run. What I think doing, like, trying to do it 3 times in a row gives you is kind of, like, practice under pressure.
Ow! Oi, nutter!
She may be like, why did you keep resetting? What were you even going for? Because you always get that little AI turn if you do that. Then that second turn is easy peasy. I jump twice and do a kamikaze up, and it beats the level very, very quickly. And that's what we're trying to manipulate by doing this. So, because we got that right, I'm going to hit the plus.
Here we go!
Oh, I'm still getting the da-ding sound. What's causing that? I want to exit those bits. So I'm going to reset
Mamma
that.
mia!
Why is that still making a beep?
Here we go!
We're going to have to accept that the beep is in the background. I don't know how to get rid of that. I thought it was live split causing it earlier. But now probably some other program is causing it when or I just need to choose a better hotkey for it. Yeah. So we've got the streak counter on 1. And when we tick off a list from the practice thing, we're going to have this sound effect. Which is going to be great. Okay. Let's see if we can get twice in a row on this. Oh no, the rotten pineapple hits me.
Watch this.
I'm a big pineapple fan though, Sunshine, so I'm quite happy. I guess rotted. Rotted is a weird English.
First blood.
Is it? Is that English? Joel. Ah, I went too early. 27 months, Joel. Thank you so much. Until a spontaneous little worm streak. So because I failed that, I will now hit the minus.
Mamma mia!
And we reset back to 0. Just you'll have to deal with the Windows go down effect. I wonder what is causing that Windows effect. If I go,
Mamma mia!
okay, it's being
Mamma mia!
tabbed on worms, so I need to click off worms,
Mamma
and I can
mia!
hit the Mamma Mia. Yay! That's cool. I'm assuming those sound effects are actually coming through on you guys' ends. Hello, my friend. How you doing? I'm doing great, Joel. Spontaneous little stream. Look at this. We're doing some Worms 2 speedruns. We're gonna actually do speedruns later, but I'm gonna do this warm-up little practice thing I've got going with streaks and stuff, which is very exciting. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Look how organised this is with the I've got the practice routine, little streaks counter. Feels good.
Watch this. First blood.
Thank you, Joel. Oh, I haven't got the game music on. That will help. I'll turn that on. Oh, no, it's here. That felt good. No, it wasn't. You can see I'm zooming in because I'm trying to hit a specific pixel. And I might need to actually, looking at how little I'm getting this right now, I might need to press my face to the screen a bit to be able to see it properly. That was it. Alright, we got one. So now I'm just going to quit out. Increment the streak counter. Here we go. We got one. Okay. Because, you see, I don't need to play out the rest of the level for practice. I just need to do that first turn. This game doesn't have any save states or anything, so it's like I can't really... I can't just really specifically practice bits. I'm emulating that as close as possible with what I'm doing right now. Too late, wasn't it? Yeah. So then we failed, so the streak counter goes back to 0.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let's try again. Joel, how do you say worm in Spanish? Oh, there's lots of different worms, is there?
Watch this.
Apparently vermilion means worm. Just saying. Gusano.
First blood.
That was it. We got one.
Here we go.
Here we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get it twice. We don't say an Italian infection. Oh no, Joel. I'm so sorry.
Watch this.
Gusano. Oh no. I've literally changed colour. I look like a pizza now. Ravioli. My goodness. That was too late, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh. Mamma mia. Oh, this is going to get old so fast to watch. Here we go. I want to get this level more than once in a row, please. Lobriz.
Watch this.
Lobriz. Lobriz is also a worm, but more specifically an earthworm. Okay, I see how it is. Mr. Hay, how's it going? That was too early, rats. That was... It was my bad, I can't type. Oh, Lombres. Lombres.
First blood.
That was it? Cool, cool, okay. We're
Here
getting
we
more
go.
consistent. YouTube deleted your chat. Why? Mr. Hay, why? That sucks.
First blood.
Never liked YouTube anyway. I'm a Twitch person. But yeah, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Darn. It really
Mamma
sucks.
mia.
Failing that again. Now, what time is it? So I will put some time limits on if I can't get... you got 18 copyright strikes for playing rags. Mr. Hay plays those... What rags are in copyright? That felt good. Oh! Look. That was a plop. Which is fast because you avoid the grave animation. So I'm actually going to keep... I was good to get that on video. I'm going to count this as a victory. This is also a good outcome. So I can show you guys what you do if you get this outcome. Just you need to knock these worms over. Because of the 5 seconds we save on the grave animation. Oh, yeah, it's fine. I don't mind this outcome as long as this actually kills. I was a bit slow doing that, but... Oh, it was a dud. That can't count because that was a dud. I just got unlucky there. But yeah, that outcome that just happened is one I don't mind happening. And I guess that's what I'm practicing. So you know what? I'm gonna give myself the point for that. For making parodies. Just out of note. So do you reckon it was like the same copyright holder just went strike, 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 strike all at once? Or have you been accumulating them for a while and it's just reached a critical mass? Gusano. That felt good. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was
Mamma
Sky.
mia.
Okay, I can... It won't go blue if I do it. What's in the game? Leaves in Italian. I'm so sorry. Sky. Mr. Hay is Italian.
First blood.
I'm so sorry for all the stupid accents I'm doing. Oh, I haven't zoomed in. I'm going to do this without zooming in. That's too early. That was it. We're going to give this a couple more goes, and then we'll just move on to the next bit of our practice list.
Watch this.
I've done it multiple times in a row in practice, but doing it in front of you guys whilst doing this, it's another level of skill, you know. Felt good. Yes, okay. There. I know that looked wrong. So there's like 2 pixels that work. One where the worm stays on the left, and one there where you get a dud, and that was the other pixel that works. So I'm happy with this outcome. This outcome is a win. Yeah, so I don't need to watch the rest of it. So we will increment the counter. Put 1. Mamma mia, it's fine.
Watch this.
You guys see the Switch 2 announcement? Oh, I haven't zoomed in again. Oh, yes, okay. We're on Street 2.
Fatality. Oh dear.
That's barely an announcement. I will disagree with you there, Chris. Oh, I don't need to watch the rest of it. I can increment.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness. If I get this now, then we're free. No pressure. No idea. I like the announcement too. There's more in that trailer than meets the eye. What have we learnt? Price date. Oh, we've learnt a lot, Chris. I'll tell you in a second. Hang on. I'll mansplain it to you. Yes! We got our streak of free.
Fatality.
I might as well finish off the level to show it. Yeah. There we go. It makes sense on how I've seen people use it.
Watch this.
Oh, I'm not going to risk saying some of these words just in case. And botch. In the water they go. What did I do? Just, if it's really bad, just don't clip it. Okay.
Here we go.
So we've done it. And what that means now is that I can tick off that first thing on our practice checklist and play the celebration theme. Woo! Alright. Next thing to practice. Decided to. Talking about hand gesture. Because I made it. Is that the name of the hand gesture? You finished learning the entertainer. Oh, awesome. The entertainer would go well in the background of doing this stuff. Alright. Oh, hello. Alright, I got it. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So, I will finish this level. You're going to hear a Mamma Mia, but it's not a real one. We just hit that first one, so we get the first on the streak. On this level, yeah, this is interesting because I'm playing with I've got the laptop and then I've got the actual big screen I'm playing on. It's further away than when I practice. Like when I practice, I play on the laptop screen. It's right there. It's very easy to see. This is a little bit more pale on this screen. The colours are not as vivid and it's a bit further away. So I have to get used to this. Yeah.
I'll get you.
Okay. This next bit doesn't always work. I won't count it as a fail if it doesn't, because it's just RNG. Shivering Fool, get in the water. Lovely. There it is.
Revenge. Victory.
Alright, so I want to get this 5 times in a row, what we just did. All I need to do, now I've shown you guys the full level, is just that first turn bit. I might be able to full one by the end of 2025. Price will likely be the same as the current gen. Next gen will drop in price. Date will be sometime in the last quarter 2025. Okay, so Switch 2, what excites me about it is how they showed off the Joy-Con being used as a computer mouse and just the amount of awesomeness that could bring to games. And think about, like, you have a multiplayer game where you take off the two Joy-Cons and you both sit there using them as mice, clicking or whatever. And then, just in general, let's say I'm playing like Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out. I got one hand on the one Joy-Con using it as that, and the other hand I've got it's using the Joy-Con as a mouse. That's going to be incredible. That's going to be really, really good. The new Mario Kart looks great with the 24 racing slots, and there was like 18 karts on screen. That looks amazing, right? 24 racer Mario Kart. That's like goated. That is literally goated. Whatever that means, I don't know. I'm too boomer to understand. So we've got, yeah, the Joy-Cons being used as mice. 24-player Mario Kart. Of Mario Kart 10, right? This newly announced. 2 USB-C ports on the thing. One at the bottom, one at the top is really, really good. The way they showed off the Joy-Con stick, like, twiddling around, implies that Joy-Con drift will no longer be an issue. Right? They heavily imply it. They're going, look at the stick spinning. You know what that means. We're not going to have drift problems anymore. Which, again, is brilliant. I mean, that should be default anyway, right? Should really give them kudos for that. And then, what was the other thing that was really good about the whole announcement? 24 Racer Mario Kart, using the Joy-Con as its side as a mouse. The kickstand looks great, although I know that was already very similar on the Switch OLED model. Oh, okay, Joel, that is the one thing that was bad about the announcement. Because my friend who sent me the link to it, sent me the link to the American update on it. And of course, at the end of the American update, I'll put it in chat so you can see. At the end of American update, they said this. A direct on... No, they didn't. No, they didn't. See, I'm so British, I can't help but do it. This is what they actually put. This one. They put 4th of the 2nd, 2025. So it's like 4th of February, Nintendo Direct. Where we're going to find out, wow, February, that's awesome. I only have to wait a month. We can find out all the juicy details and what the launch lineup's going to be and everything. Fantastic. No. They're doing month, day, year. Pooh Mandu, our resident NA translator here. Pooh Mandu's like, I do believe that's April. I was about to do a very rootin' tootin' accent for you, Pooh Mandu. I do believe that them there is April. That's Pooh Mandu. It's like, no! 2nd of April? Boo. But I don't mind. I have a feeling, Joel, the price point's going to be... Because, like, the Switch is like $250. Maybe it was $300 when it was launched. I got it on a Black Friday deal where I got Super Mario Odyssey with the Switch as well. So I got a really good deal on my Switch. We are talking about the Switch too. $350 for you when you vote. So yeah, I think it's going to be $400 or £400 is my thing. Because you think $400, you think, oh, it'll be the pounds, it'll be whatever cheaper. They tend to just do dollars and pounds the same, which is really annoying because, you know, charges a lot. They better not charge $500. I think it'd be a bit pricey the Switch One release price. I agree with you, Pooh. I agree. Which is like, ugh. I'm so used to streaming with my ears open rather than headphones. This feels really weird. Taking the headphones off and be like, whew. I'm with you, Joel, on that one. I will also buy the Switch 2 regardless, day one. I didn't on Switch 1, and that's because I didn't buy a Wii U, so I was kind of I'd spent a bit of time out of the ecosystem. I bought a Wii. I didn't get a Wii U. But then Switch, it was a few months in, and I got the Mario Odyssey edition. And like within a couple of weeks, I'd bought Mario Kart 8 and Breath of the Wild. I'd got Golf Story. I was all in by that point. But this time, I will definitely be day one, probably streaming it as well, which would be cool. Just think of the launch lineup. Imagine, Pooh would be excited for this. Imagine they make Pokemon Legends ZA a launch title. So you've got like Mario Kart 10, Pokemon Legends ZA, and like Metroid Prime 4 as like a triple launch title. That would be insane. Like, I would be all in on that. Whoa, the camera's going funny. They better not. You pre-ordered Breath of the Wild, and then I got the game before the system. You just stare at its beauty. You want ZA for the current Switch. They may do it. They may do a dual release. Because they have such an install base, they would almost be stupid not to. Let me actually do the practice on this level. That would be good. And just all this jibber jabber. Oh, that's 2. Alright, so now I'm going to quit out and increment my stream counter. Sorry for the Windows sound. Bye-bye, daughter Sunshine. Have fun at your nibblings birthday party. Behave. What did I tell you? Watch out. That Susie's a bad influence on you. Watch out for Susie. Okay. Isn't that your grandson then, Toby? I don't know how all this stuff works. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, 3 times in a row. Who's the goat? I'm the goat.
Here we go!
Who's the goat? I'm the goat. Well, as you can see in my practice things, I need to get this 5 times in a row. So the pressure's starting to mount now. Can I get the 4th and the 5th? Hello there, Delta. Did you know that in Jurassic Park, the raptors were able to open doors because that's how smart they were considered back then? However, today, we know that raptors couldn't open doors at all. This is because during the Mesozoic, there was no doors in Mongolia. Yes, I can believe that there were no doors back then, Delta. Except everybody knows all the dinosaurs lived in a big castle, and it's because the asteroid hit the castle is why they all got knocked out. For being technical, the kid is actually my aunt's grandson, but because I'm an adult, I'm auntie instead of cousin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good shout. That's interesting. Because, of course, you get the whole thing with aunties and uncles being like in the olden days, it would be like, just if your family, like your neighbours would be your auntie and uncle, you know, because communities were so much more tight-knit. All right, here we go. Can I do it 4 times in a row? Oh, snap! That's 4! 4 times in a row.
First for land.
Here we go!
Here we go. On a streak of 4, can we do the 5th? See, now I'm nervous. But this is great. This is exactly what I want to do. I want to simulate the nerves of being on a good run and executing despite those nerves within practice. And this is what it's doing for me. Imagine how terrified those creatures might have been moments before the crash, though. They would probably be oblivious. Oh, I was a bit early. No, I got it. Oh, the goat. That's why he's the MVP.
Here we go!
That's why he's the goat. The goat. I might as well finish off the level as the last time, rather than just practice the first move. Second move's kind of trivial, but there is like a 10% chance it just doesn't work. Just RNG. So if this doesn't work, I'm not going to reset it. It's just
I'll get you.
90% accurate. I'm pulling the number out of my butt, but it feels that way.
Ow, ow.
Okay, that jump. Fall down. Okay. Buffer return. Yes, it's called the return key, not enter. Spam spacebar. Ah! You see that miss? Anyway, that's the 10% miss, but we did the streak. Doesn't matter. We got the thing I wanted, because it gives me the opportunity. Okay. Decided to... Done. Woo! Next one. Order to wipe crate 3 times streak. We'll see if I actually go for this. I might just make it a do it 3 times. Rather than try and actually get it that many times in a streak. Because this is also going to be quite tough.
Special delivery.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Switch 2. Because I never bought an OLED or a micro or whatever it's called in the in-between. No worries, Delta. More Jurassic Park facts, I'll read them in a second.
First blood.
Wow, you're actually doing a Saturday stream. Spontaneous as well. Like, not pre-planned. Can you believe it, City G? Oh, why does this streak say 0 or 5?
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia. Alright.
You'll regret that.
Right, let's see if this gets the crate that I want.
Fatality. Special delivery.
I did get the crate, so I hit the right thing. I had held spacebar and didn't re-hold spacebar, but that's not the point. We got the first rep of that. So I'm gonna go.
Here we go!
Here we go. Streak counter 1. That's good. What I'm looking for there, I've discovered that you see that the worm's tail shakes as he jumps up. I need to hit. You see him shake once, twice, and then I hit spacebar, and I should get the right timing for the crate, which I got then. I'm actually surprised I got it first time, because this tends to take me a few goes. Right, let me just read Delta's thing real quick just before they go. The designs for the movie were made in collaboration with paleontologists at the time. Some dinosaurs like T-Rex are spot on for the time, yes, before they gained all feathers and stuff. Misinformation is... That's a great joke, Delta. Bye, Delta. How you doing, City G? I'm doing some... We will do some actual speedruns in a bit, City G. But what I've done is set up this little practice thing. So we've got like a practice kind of list of streaks and stuff. And then I have these sound effects. Check this out. So if I press plus...
Here we go!
Go, here we go, and I gain a point on my streak counter. So I'm trying to do them like 3 times in a row, whatever. If I do minus,
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia, I fail, and the streak goes back to 0. See that? Slick. And then when I tick something off of my to-do list, I go, hooray! If you can guess what that sound effect's from, then you are goated. Slept 11 hours, and again a bit this afternoon. Sounds like bliss to me. It is Zelda, but which one? Right, I was on
Here
a
we go!
streak of 1 to this. Let's now try it again.
Special delivery.
So it is of that era. You've got to make a commitment, though. Which one do you think it is? I'm not going to let you just... Chris votes for OOT.
First blood.
City G's for Ocarina as well.
Revenge. Special delivery.
Oh, wow. That crate is rare. I must have not hit the thing.
Special delivery.
I'm not going to reset the streak counter for that because I'm practicing a specific move and it's pass-fail on that, not the rest of the level. So I must have just not buffered the first crate properly. I'm afraid you twos are both wrong. It's from Wind Waker.
First blood.
Rip.
Ow.
Puma do a little late there. I don't know if you heard me and then typed it. I don't know. Hey, listen.
Watch
to Chris Swan. Talking boathead guy was called... Yes, the king of red lions, or Coral, as we call
You'll
him.
regret that.
Oh, that was too early, surely. I'm going to play it out and see anyway. So we buff the replay and then we buffer again.
Fatality.
No, we didn't get it. So there we now.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, we reset the counter, we'll try again. And I get the mine, which is the worst outcome. If we get the dynamite there, it's not too much of a time loss, but I really want to get the...
Special delivery.
I really want to get the crate. So if the crate drops on that turn that I'm trying for, then Gibbering Fool fires the enemy worm fires a bazooka, knocking our worm into the water, and it just saves loads of time. It's a way quicker outcome to do.
First blood.
56.
Ow.
For those of you who don't know, wondering what are you doing, like waiting around, I'm specifically waiting around when doing this stuff to manipulate the enemy worm RNG. We're trying to control their behavior.
Watch this.
So like this turn, you see how it always happens with the enemy. Know your enemy! I need to listen to that again.
You'll regret
The
that.
one heavy metal album I really actually dig, which is... Oh, I mistimed that completely. It might still work.
Fatality.
Nope. See what outcome we get. Yeah, that Rage Against the Machine eponymous album. Oh, see, Dynamite, that's a good outcome. Well, it's better than others.
Special delivery.
I'm so used to this new computer's so fast that a level starts and I need to immediately buffer and I just forget to because I'm used to pressing it at a slower tempo. I don't need to push that fast normally. But this computer runs so fast. It's so lightning speed.
First blood.
Yeah, but instead, Chris, you chose like to mutually, you know, you live and die together as the alliance rather than one of you being right.
Revenge.
What you gonna grab, Joel? You gonna grab some pizza, some ravioli, some, you know, lasagna maybe?
You'll regret that.
That felt good. What's on your Chinese order, Citrus? Yes, okay. We got one.
Here we go.
Here we go. So I'll finish off the level just so you guys can see it. Gibbering Fool does a bazooka. You can see it knocks him and our worm into the water, so we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Stupid.
There we go, do that second kamikaze, and we win the level. Easy peasy. And that's what we want every time. It's so fast. So, order to wipe. And now I want to try and get that twice more in a row,
Special delivery.
which would be very good practice. Changed a lot. Last night you got chicken chow mein, yeah, sweet and sour pork, nice. Sweet and sour, I adored it as a kid. I was a sweet and sour obsessed kid. And now I've just lost my taste for it. I don't know, it's just too overly sickly sweet. I don't know if I just need to have better sweet and sour sauce that's a bit... I need it milder. Hey Souls Customs, how you doing? Yeah, it can be a lot. Crispy chili beef, yeah, very nice.
Fire.
Egg fried rice, yeah. It's a good little collection. Here's some of the we get some black bean sauce as well.
Fatality. Special delivery.
Yes, okay, we got the streak of 2 going.
Here we go.
I quite enjoy. I think I'm just going to finish out the level each time on this.
Watch this.
Now the pressure's on, can I get it the 3rd time in a row?
Stupid.
Nice. Slick.
Fatality. Victory.
Easy. Alright. To white. Pressure's on. Can I get it the 3rd time in a row?
Special delivery.
I was in the stream the other day and they had multiple, like, there was a Tobin 1 Kenobi and there was another, like, Obi-Wan Kenobi or whatever. Like, so many people's names were just puns on Obi-Wan Kenobi involving their names.
First blood.
Names involving their names? I'm really with it.
Ow! Ow! Revenge.
Spidey's here now. How many movies are we up to?
Watch this.
Have we hit double digits yet?
You'll
Okay.
regret that.
Not sure on that one.
Fatality.
No, you see, I was right to be unsure. I did not get it. Now, do we get the dynamite or the mine? Got the mine. Which is bad. This is the problem. You go for this good outcome, you get the mine. I'll show you what we do on the mine here. I go,
Mamma
Mamma mia,
mia.
back to 0. Crazy, I can't go that fast. I don't know.
Fatality. Special delivery.
So I'm going to do that same turn again. Then we just have to deal with gibbering fools. I'll show you how, guys, how we deal with this. But this is like a 30-second time loss having to deal with this.
Watch this.
So I really want to be able to get runs going where I don't lose the time on this.
Missed.
Super sheep, let's go. Gosh. That's how we deal with that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Special delivery.
I forget to buffer. It's good training me to buffer it. There we go. Only 8 movies. So do you what's your kind of movie ritual, Spidey? Do you make yourself popcorn, you get all set up? Like, is this a proper... Is movie night like sacred to you?
First blood.
Or do you just whack them on in the background whenever? Because people have different attitudes to watching movies, and like, are you allowed to talk in whilst you're watching it, and, or do other little tasks as you watch it? Not to brag, but I do have a Cineworld Unlimited card. Ooh, Citrus. Ooh, do you feel like it's value for money? Do you feel like you use it enough?
You'll regret that.
'Cause you always see them advertised, obviously. Yeah, you would say so. Interesting.
Fatality.
I did not get the thing. Darn. Well, it makes sense you saw Sonic 3 twice.
Special delivery.
That does make sense.
Special delivery.
You make a big bowl of popcorn usually. Okay. The only movies you watch
Watch this.
with friends are big action comedy movies. Otherwise, it's leave Spidey well alone, people.
First blood.
You're like, what's his name? What's the movie reviewer's name? Herbert. What's his name? Egbert.
Revenge.
I'm not talking Mark Commode. I'm talking old school. Okay, Mark Commode is like the modern movie guy.
Watch this.
You know, it's Mark Commode and John Torode.
You'll regret that.
That one felt good. Holly's very into this, by the way. Chasing all the wormies.
Fatality.
I did not get the crate. Alright, we'll give it 2 more goes, and then we'll move on to the next bit of practice, and I know I need to dial in my ability to do this one. We did get a streak of 2 on it. See, Holly's into looking at the action and the worms wriggling around. But Citrus, you're probably really into me talking about John Torode, right?
First blood.
So there's something for everybody. I'm good for humans and pets to watch.
challenge.
To chatting poop. Well, I've got you back on that one.
Watch this.
Alright. I think I might have been going slightly too early
You'll
so
regret
far,
that.
so let's... 7. If that's not it, then I don't know what is.
Fatality.
That wasn't it. Interesting. Oh, but it is the good outcome with the dynamite. So that points to me that I was a frame late. But you see, this outcome's not too bad, because the dynamite knocks him out. I'd have to bother with the sheep thing.
Oi, nutter.
And then... Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it there on that one. And I might call it there on practice in general, and we'll just go into a try doing a speed run of the game. But I think it's a pretty cool practice setup to do. We can chat, we can chill. I walk through the practice list, we do our streaks. We get our woo thing. It's cool to try, I'm glad I did. Got you on the telly now so Holly can see better. Has the attention flicked over? Like, is Holly... Like, is the continuity there that she sees me on the laptop screen and then she sees me on the telly and then switches to the telly and go, ooh. Psst, 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 psst. Don't scratch Citrus's screen. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, psst. I take off my headphones and think you guys can't hear me. Of course you can still hear me without my headphones on. That has nothing to do with it. Every time you make that noise, she groans. Psst, psst, psst. Psst, psst. Right. Let's try doing a speed run. Come on, Toby. Be brave. What I need to do is load up Live Split. And we'll make it visible. We've got our splits. I've done a new layout for them, so the timer's a lot bigger now, which I think will be cool. Holly! Holly! Psst, psst, psst. Holly! Holly! Psst, 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 psst. Alright. Create new team. Team Toby 2K25. Who wants worms named after them? Alright, well we got Holly is worm 1. And then City G is worm 2. Tempsy can be worm 3. Chat now in the chat if you want a worm named after you for the speedrun. Obviously we've got Spidey. Chris. And then we had Joelle.
Mamma mia!
Because the minus thing is still... So when I do a little dash in Joelle, it goes...
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia. Chris is in, worm 5. So we got Holly, City G, Tempsy, Spidey, Chris Swan, Joelle. We got 2 more slots. So if there's any chatters, any lurkers out there that you want worms named after you, let me know now. Or forever hold your peace. Well, Milo will, if I don't get another answer in the next 10-20 seconds. I'll just have some more water. Holly! Psst, psst, psst. Holly! I6, yeah, we go. Dragging I6 out of their lurk. Just for this. Bosh. Knew I'd get you. Knew I'd get you. Can he
Mamma mia!
we put underscores in here? Well, apparently we can, but it also causes... It's in there. You're in there. You worm 7. Joel, look, you're one of the worms. You're worm 6, Joel. I'm shy. It's all good, I6. I'm sorry for dragging you out. You always feel free just to lurk. You never have to. You're never forced to chat. It's all good. But I'm glad you did because I got your worm name in there. So one-handed claps for the bravery. I didn't mean that to sound as patronising as did. I genuinely mean it. So we've got Milo in as worm 8. And everyone. So we've got Holly, City G, Tempsy, Spidey, Chris Swan, Joel, I6, Milo. And now we need a sound scheme. What are we feeling like? Because we've got all these sound schemes in the game now. And it's like, where do we want to go? Do we want to go for something we don't normally do? New Yorker. I can't remember how a lot of these sound. So there's 007. See, normally we go as Brummy as well. That could be good. Chris Worm, rename please. Roger, Roger. I'm on it. Chris Worm it is. Or Krua is Worm. If it's annoying, will it make you go faster? Yeah, I just want this run to be over, man. It could be more of a distraction than anything. I quite like Thespian. It wears out fast, but for a run or two, we could try Thespian. Let's try Thespian.
Yes, sir.
This could be a bad idea, and I might change it immediately. Alright. We're going to try a speedrun. These are going to be D-Rust runs. They're going to be a bit slow or whatever. You never know. I might keep pace. But we need to get a few runs in to kind of get our ability back. We'll be rocking it. 3, 2, 1, go. Thanks for the good lucks, I6. What's really cool in this game, we've got an auto splitter. So I don't have to worry about hitting a button to cause the splits to happen. Not that I can do the splits in real life, my goodness. Chat all day. Oh, right. I'm trying to be like, oh, I6, don't worry, don't worry. You're like, what are you on about, bruv? Talking nonsense.
No!
No.
Gather round, fellows.
The worm sounds like me.
What the?
No! Ow, ow.
For those of you who don't know what's going on, that was my turn. I knocked a worm in the water, and I set up my own worm on purpose here to be killed by the enemy worm. So this is the enemy AI at the moment, not me.
Ow, ow.
And then because they're killing that worm, he'll create a hole to the water that we're going to use to knock Goober and Solomon into the water.
Very well, good sirs.
The missions in this game, there's nothing like, there's no objectives. It's just kill all the enemy worms. So here's Chris Worm. And Chris Worm's going to throw this grenade.
Gather round, fellows.
Like that.
No!
If I zoom out a bit, you can see like, oh,
No!
I nearly messed that up.
Ow!
It explodes on the left side, and now I rock those two goes into the water.
Sarah, know you the art of war? To the big...
And off we go. And there, we shoot from the hip to avoid the RNG spreading
Feel
the shotgun.
point of my rapier, scoundrel. Ow! No!
And there we go. So I shot my own worm down to knock into the enemy worm, whilst then turning right to jump, because it's quicker than like walking over and trying to aim at that enemy worm. Bless the run chat.
Ow!
It's not going to be this run. We're going to have to do lots of runs. I mean, we're already 10 seconds behind. That's just because there's a chance on the first level that the enemy, when they shoot your worm, knocks a hole into the water. And that saves like 6 or 7 seconds.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles.
Was bye-bye, Gibbering Fool. Chris Worm again with the action, just knocking Gibbering Fool right in there. Mocking Gibbering Fool for that missed shot.
To the big...
special.
You can see what I'm doing there. When the worms like celebrate the end of the mission, the game has registered that you've won the mission. So I can Alt F4
Sir,
to force
you are
quit the
car.
game.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
What crate
No.
from yonder window breaks?
Nah.
I forgot how good this sound scheme is.
Nah.
Right, this level you don't have any weapons, and you're meant to like go around collecting what's in the crates to use to kill all the enemy worms. But instead, we're just going to do it all in one turn.
My kingdom for a donkey, a donkey. My kingdom for a donkey. Nah. Ow.
So we knock those two in the water like that. And then we're going to come over here. And we collected a shotgun in one of those crates.
Feel
So we
the
actually have a
point
weapon
of
to
my
use.
rapier, scoundrel.
We do this specific angle. I also did a dud mine manipulation, so that mine will always be live because we forced the first
Zounds,
mine to be a
I am
dud.
undone. Nah. Nah.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to jump into this mine, which will knock Newton in the water. So we have these kind of mine jump tackles. Yeah, but I had to use you for a little boost, Isaacs, to do that.
Know you the art of war? To the big.
Alright. We practiced this earlier. Let's see if I can actually get it.
Watch this.
Stop standing on me.
First blood.
Nah. No. Nah. It is a noble sacrifice.
Yes,
I
we
make.
got it. Practice paying off.
Zounds! I am undone.
Oh dear.
Why is I6 not at 6? So we punted. Yeah, I ruined everything. You lost that bit. Oh, Joelle, I'm afraid your sacrifice will be remembered for. Look at this.
Know you the art of war?
Your sacrifice will be remembered forever.
No.
But look what you're about to do, Joelle.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Is this a dagger I see before me? To the big.
What is Rick spamming in chat?
Make haste for cover, sir. Ow, ow, ow.
That is an almighty nickname.
First blood.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It'll take me a while to remember, but I'll do it. I'll commit to memory.
Let us make merry, fellows.
Again, City G, your sacrifice will not be in vain either.
Fare thee well, good sirs.
We need coffee. First, Joelle goes to get food. Now goes to get coffee.
Watch this.
Ow.
Ow.
Right, perfect positioning. Holy hand grenade.
Run away.
You guys know the lyrics. We're gonna get a land death from Solomon. That is rare.
Oi, nutter. Oh dear.
That wastes 5 seconds. That is rare.
To the big.
Alright.
Nah.
Second time's the charm, though. We
Nah.
did so good on the streak on this earlier. There we go.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
I'm getting better at that.
No.
Second time's alright. I'll help
Feel
you out
the
with
point
Holly
of
and
my
the Screaming
rapier,
Cat.
Scoundrel.
Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Map of Europe. I'm not sure this is Europe. I don't know why is Alaska down there on the left. Look at where Alaska is. That makes no sense.
The pox you and your
The
kind.
pox on you and your kind. I remember the first time I ever heard that. Because this voice pack is actually from... I believe it first comes in Worms of Party, but I might be wrong. Laskin's got tired of the cold, yeah.
You do me a grave disservice, sir. Ah.
Right.
Right,
10% chance to
let
fail,
loose the dogs of
90% it
war.
succeeds. We got success. Yay.
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war. To the big.
Oh, I never practiced this level these days. I've got so much to remember suddenly. The favourite European country. It is up there.
Sir, you are a coward. What crate from yonder window breaks? A donkey, a donkey.
Oh, Chris,
My kingdom
don't
for
go
a
there.
donkey.
A donkey. Who was talking about Shrek earlier? That does link in. A donkey, my kingdom for a donkey.
Sir, you are a coward. What crate from yonder window breaks? No.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see what happens with this dynamite. Whee! He hits there.
Oh.
Bosh. Pretty cool.
Feel the point of my rapier, scoundrel. Sir, you are a coward. What
Okay,
crate
Joel,
from
it's your
yonder
turn. You're up.
window breaks?
1, 2, 3, 4, Joel.
A donkey, a donkey, a donkey. My kingdom for a donkey.
What? Did I collect the wrong crate? Is there an extra one? Is it this one?
A donkey,
Ugh.
a donkey. My kingdom
Alright.
for a donkey.
So you're going to do an airstrike on Gibbering Fool, and then you're going to knock Bacon into the water. Sorry you had to go in the water again, Joel. You can swim, right, Joel? Right?
Outrageous fortune.
Outrageous
To
fortune.
the victor.
Special delivery.
You like to believe you can. Yeah, let's just say that. You just swam away.
Watch this.
Happy days.
Ow.
First for land.
What colour's my
Now, it is a
username
noble
today, folks?
sacrifice I make.
It would help if I would chat, which I wouldn't chat because I don't want to go off the game menu.
Cry havoc.
So-
Let loose the dogs of war.
Teal is not green.
Watch this.
Cyan? Cyan's too bright for it.
The pox on you and your kind. Ah, it is a noble sacrifice I make. Zounds! I am undone.
Okay, I did not get the right frame, but hopefully that's the dynamite one. Yes, okay, that's not too bad.
Gadzooks!
Why zoom there? I'm trying to... This is like the second best outcome. I'm trying to get the best outcome, and...
Sarah, know you the art of war? No! It is a noble
So,
sacrifice
you see I do like a
make.
vertical jump and then fire the kamikaze. I'm trying to do it on the third worm wiggle. It's basically like frame and pixel
Zounds!
perfect.
I am undone.
And
To the
if I hit it, the crate drops, and then the AI just fires a bazooka, instantly knocking itself into the water. And that's like way faster than it planting a dynamite. You wait 5 seconds of the dynamite, then you wait for the worms to fly off. And I haven't done this level in forever.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Okay. What's good about this, Sikiriki, and don't feel bad about saying that, is when I've got this set up, I can't really, because I'm looking at the game and the chat, my splits are down here only through like OBS. I'm never really seeing them, which is kind of a good thing, because I can just get into a flow and not really think about what the splits are,
Find my
and just play the
truth.
game.
You will pay.
go. Simple level, just knock them into the water. So you create a hole, and after your turn, you have about 5 seconds of retreat time.
To the big.
So I'm able to just use that retreat time to get over there.
First blood.
I'll wait for 54 seconds. Fifty, 51, 50.
Ow! Ow!
Should have said plus 20 to be less nervous. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting it today, Sicky Ricky. Today's just a de-rust fun run. You know, we're just having fun playing the game. And it's going to take a few sessions for me to get really back up to speed. You see that? Where all those worms just got piled up together? That outcome is very... that's why we do all that manipulation. And then this is the first big RNG bit of the run, where we want all of these worms to die. So Newton's the question there. Yeah, you see Newton... Oh, and Bumper survived. So in an ideal world, all 4 of those worms die. And this is like... For you, Sicky Ricky, this is like the coin RNG bit. So you see, we already got 1 survivor, which is fine in Newton. But it's still going to waste like 30 seconds. We have to take an extra turn to kill Newton. So in practice, the last like 5 or 6 times in practice, they've all just died, which has been fine, but it's just unlucky. Now I say unlucky, I still have to now hit Newton, which is not guaranteed here because he's on an odd position. So I have to actually like hit a shot. That should be good. Yeah, we got him.
Oh dear.
So you can see on the splits, well, I guess we're probably still gaining time over the PB, but there's time to be gained there.
To the big.
Channel your inner Suiji. My goodness. No, Chris Worm. It's probably not the last time Chris Worm's going to go into the drink, I'm afraid, Chris.
First blood.
Nah! Nah! Fire! Ow!
That was wrong. Bye-bye, time save. I wonder if it was the mine walk up that was wrong there. So again, I'm having to do the turns in very specific ways, manipulate dud mines to go off in order to get this level.
First blood.
Just set off this dud mine.
Nah! Nah!
39, 38. So much better this time. That still looks off.
Is this a dagger I see before me?
I'm just going to keep it going this time, so I don't know what I've done wrong there. Is 38 seconds? Yeah. So in an ideal world, because the grave animations take like 5 seconds to happen, you'll plop all these worms into the water. And yeah, this is completely off script, so I don't know why.
By my troth, you will pay.
That's all gone off.
Fire!
And even Sheep Nut survives. That's going to take too long to clean up. We'll have to try that again. Rats, what am I doing wrong with that mine? You step off it, you turn right, you go a nudge up. Do you have to do one more nudge after the up?
Fire.
What am I misremembering on this level? So you see we manipulate that to be a dud.
Ah!
I thought it was just that.
Ah!
9,
Gather
38.
round, fellows! Ow!
That was correct. Maybe I'm too late on the 38 because there's the
Is this a
mine
dagger I see before me?
go off. That makes sense. It's good. I'd rather just get the levels right today. Good practice. Iron out the kinks. Because I did lots of good practice up until New Year's, but then I had the accident where I hurt my arm playing with my niece at the playground. And I haven't practiced much since then.
Watch this.
If at all. Okay,
Find
come on,
my
Joel.
truth. You will pay.
I think I overnudged by one there.
Outrageous fortune.
Iron out the creases. I do need to. Welcome in, meme. Yeah. See what we get here. Do we still get the good outcome?
Fire.
Ow!
We do. Okay, we're good. It didn't matter that I took a step forward there.
Fatality.
Ah!
Ow.
Fire! Leave us! Please!
Oh!
Ow!
Okay, I was 1 pixel under where I needed to be there. So that's where I need to zoom in with my my face. So normally Scrut would have already plopped in the water here. But it's alright, it looks like Scrut will be an easy kill.
Fire.
By my truth, you will pay.
Temps is going to help clean it up. Actually, no, it's City G.
Gather round, fellows. No!
Take cover.
Zounds! I am undone! To the big...
So it looks like Sicky Ricky's BRB is to blame for that time loss. Hey, we're still ahead of PB. We will take it. Go do that washing. Is that like washing up? Is that clothes or plates?
Ow!
First blood. Whoops. Ow.
I6s on both. Cloves of garlic. Just because I can't pronounce my THs, I don't think it extends to that extent, surely.
Ah! No!
Or was that enough? Just, yeah.
Stupid.
Ow!
Okay.
Fatality.
Chris Worm dying here will change what I do on the next turn slightly.
Ow!
Chris Worm survives.
You do me a grave disservice, sir. Ow!
Wow, until I shot, I Uzi'd him into the water, but you were just in the way. I'm sorry, Chris.
You give me ill counsel, sir. To the big...
Special delivery. Special delivery.
Okay, this level is very cool. Very, very cool. It is tab 4, right? Yes, it is. Just think the launch title
Sir,
of
you
Switch
are
2 would be
kind.
amazing.
One crate from yonder window breaks.
If it is
No!
Pokemon, Metroid, and the new Mario Kart, it would just be incredible. Oh, come on, get the crate.
A
There you go.
donkey! A donkey!
You see, that's a Worms 2
My
specific
kingdom
glitch where you
for
can
a
kind of like
donkey.
bounce off of the crate.
Ow!
Survive. Oh, dead.
Special delivery. Special delivery.
Very cool. What did I did I describe myself as very cool, did I? You've got to big yourself up. This is the point of my stream. This is the place for bigging yourself up.
No.
There we go. See that? So I go behind the crate to ensure I collect it.
Ow! Ow!
Okay, I did not knock Raptor in, but that's okay. I can knock him in this way.
Ow!
Ow!
Nice. Extend up. Oh no!
Special delivery.
Very cool in this snow, okay. I see how it is, I6. Your puns are cold. It's pandemonium up in
Sir,
here.
you are a coward. What crate from yonder window breaks? No. A donkey, a donkey. My kingdom for a donkey.
I want to really get this knock here. So there's this knock you can do. You kind of float through Raptor slightly here. This one, see that? And it knocks them both in the water without having to do and then I mess up. I got the good knock and I missed the next bit of movement. Oh dear.
Special delivery.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Was it Chuckle Brothers? That's what that's from.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
Okay, go slightly long on the crate to ensure I collect
A
it.
donkey. My kingdom for a donkey.
Get in the middle of the S. Something. Is that not going all the way? Get the angle. There we go. There we go. And then 3 left taps.
Ow.
Ow!
That should knock them both in the water. Yes.
Ow!
Brilliant. That time was so much better. And extend. Get the present. This time don't hit the mine that's on top of the present. Get to the left side of Marlon. Watch the cutscene.
Feel the
Hit
point
world
of my
record.
rapier,
It's
Scouter.
okay.
Let us make merry, fellas.
So the world record currently by Mablack is a 1 hour 32.
Ow.
And you can see my PB is 1 hour 44.
Is
But
this
my
a dagger I
PB
see
is
before me?
not
Alas,
indicative
alack.
of the time I can get. This game, like, you gain and lose minutes
To the
at a time. And this will make so much more sense once I've done a few more runs. I should, with my current skill level, I think I'll average high 1 hour 30s. But I certainly can push it all the way.
Ow.
Okay, I6, this is you.
Nah. Let us make merry, fellas. Nah. Nah.
Look at how fast you go, I6. Oh,
Ow.
thank you.
Stupid.
Wahoo! I've been trying out some new faster movement with the ninja rope on this one. But you won't get to see it because of what just happened there.
The pox on you and your kind. Ow. Ow.
Instead, you'll get to see the first thing of the cluster bomb glitch. So, by getting on the bottom rung of a worm,
Make haste, fellas. Ow.
you can set all the clusters off at once, insta-killing the worm. The thing is, that seems really strong, but you have to sacrifice one of your worms to do it, so there is a trade-off. And it is banned in, like, competitive play. Life advice. I6.
Fire.
Life advice. Whilst you're watching streams, you can do your washing, I6. That's my first piece of advice to you.
No.
I know, revolutionary. Don't tell me to do chores. I want a fun piece of life advice.
Oh.
Scam, absolute scam.
Zounds! I am undone! Let us make merry, fellas!
There we go. Nice.
Outrageous fortune! To the big...
This is so much fun tonight. And it's good I just spontaneously decided I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to actually stream it. Rather than practice it and whatever. I'm actually just going to do it and crack on. And I made my whole list thing and everything. So sometimes I6 you just need to... there's a time and a place for really preparing something. There's also a time and a place to just... Let's just crack on and do it. Let's just do it. Let's go, you know.
First blood.
Ah! Ow.
Oh no! Ah, I double clicked rather than single clicked. Ouch. Oh yeah, so the time gain, if you look, my splits are a bit messed up. You see on the previous level it was 28:36, then in this level there's a 28:43. So the splits are going to be a bit wrong for a while. I need to delete some of these splits. There's definitely some incorrect splits going on here. And wash your clothes with garlic.
Blood.
Ah! No!
Oh, I scrolled past it.
It is a noble sacrifice.
I'll do that again. Oh. So I had to press F4 3 times, the kamikaze, and I thought it'd only gone twice, but I had pressed it 3 times. It's a cornucopia of errors.
Leave us! Depart this place! Ow! Ow! Ow!
First blood.
Some actual genuine life advice.
No!
Where's the kamikaze? How does this keep messing up?
It is a noble sacrifice I make. Zounds! I am undone!
I don't know how I keep messing up the inputs to that one. We'll just continue the level now. It's not worth to keep resetting to try and get it.
Fire.
Ow!
Oh, nice. We get it anyway.
Sarah, know you the art of war?
That's actually better advice than I normally give I6, which is to just drink water. And it cures all. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm only being silly when I say that. But water does cure all. Just saying. Right, holy hand grenade.
Take cover.
Alright. That wasn't too bad in the end for all the errors I made on it.
Sarah, know you the art of war? To the big...
Vorna, welcome in. How you doing, Vorna? Yeah, Joelle's got you hooked up. You can spam all those platypi all around Twitch.
Ow!
First blood.
Look at them dance. You got it.
Fatality. Ow.
Zounds! I am undone!
It was a bit late.
Ow.
It might still be the right timing. So I had to go there on a really late 40 seconds, 46 seconds. A really, really, really early 45 will work, and I think it was too late. Because the idea here is that Vincent will shoot I6 into bumper, which will save us a turn.
Ow!
But I don't think it's going to happen now because I was slightly too late on that shot.
Fatality.
It might still, but this is not the usual wind I get. Yeah, it's under. Yeah, it doesn't even hit I6.
Whoops.
I still got the check wind shot. So it's just an extra turn here.
Zounds! I am undone! Zounds! I am undone!
Can I get a shout out for Vorna, please, Dempsey?
Oh!
Because obviously there's the
Fatality.
Minecraft streams, but there's also Ace Attorney Investigations and Miles Edgeworth.
Ow!
That's easy for you to say.
Fatality. Ow.
Poor Milo. Poor run, Sicky Ricky. You went BRB and it all went downhill.
To the big...
Special delivery.
See that? Yeah. Literally, you can see. Look at the green.
Sir, you are
Well, no,
done.
it was actually a bit before that. This might have messed up as well because I didn't do the crate because I was trying to take the mick out of Sicky Ricky. So mechanic might not teleport to the right place here. Still does.
What crate from
Okay, it still
yonder
worked pretty good.
breaks?
I must have been just on the frame.
A donkey, my kingdom for a donkey. A donkey, my kingdom for a donkey. It is a noble sacrifice I make.
So we're blaming Rick for you succeeding or failing. Somehow, Tempsy, somehow, some
Feel
way,
the
I'm
point of
making
my
it
rapier,
both.
scoundrel.
Somehow I've managed to turn it round so he's both responsible for when I'm succeeding and when I'm failing.
Sir, you are a coward. What crate from
Right,
yonder
Holly's
window
gonna do
breaks?
the job again.
Fire!
What the? I'll get you. Bye bye.
If I was a worm, he would have world record. What does that even mean, man?
Zounds! I am undone!
What does that even mean?
Special delivery.
Release the crate at the sausage line, and this will be Holly's job again as worm 1.
Sir, you are a coward. What crate from yonder window breaks?
Managed to sort all your washing, Tempsy.
A donkey, my kingdom for a donkey.
Ow.
Feel the point of my rapier, scoundrel.
Ow. Ow.
Nice. One turner.
Zounds! I
Easy
am
peasy.
undone.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This
Ow!
strat is insane. So this was always the level you guys know I struggle with, right? And I had my old strategy, which was okay. I'm just going for the insane super fast strategy now. Because I fail it a lot anyway. So I might as well just go for the actual
Sweet Lady Luck smiles.
super fast one.
Ow! Ow!
Okay.
Is this a dagger I
So
see
now
before me?
Marlon's going to do this handgun. And we want it to...
Ow!
Okay, we got turn 1. But that's not us out the woods yet.
Bummer.
We got turn 2. And a half.
Zounds! I am undone!
Oh, it was one too high. Oh, that was good though. That's really good. So where that last shot failed
Ow!
was like, it was a good failure because essentially that shot's really difficult. There's like 3 positions with the shotgun that all look exactly the same, and you want the middle one. And I think I got it straight away, and I overfought it and went one too high. So, but I'm really glad I got that
Sweet
far.
Lady Luck smiles.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay, let's see if that one will do it. It'll look like exactly the same and
Is this a
sometimes not
dagger I
work
see
because
before
it's
me?
like, well, frame perfect. Let's see if this shotgun works this time. It does. I've got it a second time in a row.
Ow!
Okay.
Bummer. Ow!
Okay, we've got the floater shot.
Zounds! I am undone!
Ow! Ow!
Yes! Okay.
Zounds! I am undone!
One more turn to get through on this with this new strategy. I'm super pleased with how I've done on this level, even if this last turn messes up. I'm super pleased. I got it twice in a row the first turn, and I managed to get the second turn on the second try. Because this is just like, I just think this is the hardest level in the game. It's so brutal, just the level of accuracy
Sweet
and
Lady
timing you
Luck
need for
smiles.
everything you're doing.
No! No!
Okay, got the sheep nut shot. One more shot to make.
Is this a dagger I see before me? Ow! 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 Ow!
Got it. Woo!
You give me ill counsel, sir. To the big...
That's pretty sick that I managed to actually get that on stream. I was worried it was going to take me like 100 tries to ever get that on stream. The fact I can do it shows the practice has paid off on that.
Feel the
It still took
point
me a
of my
second try or
regular
whatever.
scoundrel.
Rick needs to see the banana bomb.
Sir, you are a coward. What crave
It
from
comes
me
at level
under the
35, so Rick will be waiting a little
donkey,
while.
a donkey. My kingdom for a donkey.
Or do you mean the
It is a
emoji combo?
sacrifice, I think.
You are the banana bomb. Sicky Ricky is the banana boy.
Zounds!
Feel free
I am
to give
undone.
yourself a shout out, Sicky Ricky. And if
To
you
the
could
big
shout out Joelle for me as well, that'd be great. Alright. Proficient. Yeah, Chris, I haven't changed that yet because I used to have it so just subscribers could shout people out. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like just putting that on again because why
Make
not?
haste for cover, sir.
It might be a mod's nightmare, but why not?
First blood.
No. Fire! Ow!
Okay, that should be good.
Ow!
I was saying earlier that Carl's been working a bit more on this
Outrageous
game.
fortune.
Specifically, like this wind looks wrong. I think I might have gone like a frame early on that. On the demo version of the game. Yeah, no, we're resetting it. Ugh, so much time loss. Which is really cool. Like to be, you can actually play the demo. So there was a whole separate like demo community because the demo was just a free download, and loads of people just played the demo version. They had their own league and everything, just based on what the demo allowed you to do. Because the demo, you could play the demo online, which was pretty nutty. And someone came into the Discord who was like, I was one of the old demo people. Which is
Make
very
haste for
exciting
cover,
time.
sir.
Because there's quite a big demo community out there, but like I've been trying to contact a lot of them and I just can't get through to them. So that's cool someone's come through on that.
No.
Alright, so I've got the right pixel. I'm just going to double check what the timing is on this one. Mid 43.
Fire! Ow!
That's what I thought it was.
Ow!
I just must have gone a fraction early last time.
Outrageous fortune.
Let's see, this win looks right to me, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm so hyped we did the Everyday So They, the new strategy. I actually got it on stream. That bodes well. I think what I need to do is practice more on this screen, looking from here, because it's just further away from my face. I could bring it closer to
The
me, probably.
pox on you
That would
and your
help.
kind. No. Nah. No. Nah. Nah. It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Yahaha! Ho 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 ho! Ha 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 ha!
Just you wait. Oh dear.
Jarrell loves this sound pack.
I'll get you. Oh dear.
Big fan. The Thespian. Pretty funny. I think it's really funny for a run or two. I think it could get grating after a few runs. But that's why there's all the other voice packs in the game. Actually, when you see me go through the voice packs there, that's Carl has patched into the game all the voice packs from all the second generation Worms games. So there's all the ones from Armageddon and World Party in there as well, which is really cool.
Ow.
Alright, Chris Worm survives. We need to tab 3 times the holly.
Sarah, know you the art of war? No. Oh. Nah.
Knock proper down.
Ow. Ow.
That was good.
No. Ow. Ow.
That was also good. Okay. Give me the baseball bat. There we go. That's the first time I've ever got that in a run on stream. That double knock into baseball bat. It's surprisingly difficult.
Sons, I am undone. To the victor.
So again, I'm very pleased with that. Feels like good progress. Like, okay, I can nail these levels. I can do these. The first turn on this level is so like techie. It's a really weird and a whack-a-mole game I have to play here.
First blood.
No. Let us make merry fellows.
So if I've done that
Lead us.
right,
Depart this place.
fix it, yeah. Those Ming Vars, like shards, by doing that all frame perfect like that, they can get them to all go in the same direction every time. You're free. Hey, Maris P. How you doing? It's fun to see the Worms people come out on the stream. It's like, oh yeah. Toby, you're back with Worms.
Fire.
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, we get the free Stavros kill. That's really nice. We don't have to worry about knocking him.
Bummer.
Ah.
Okay.
No.
I don't really know what to do with my worm because I don't have to do the knock.
Ow. Ow.
But Hot Dog survives. That subpixel. Has he actually survived? Was he dead?
Outrageous fortune.
2 health. That is outrageous fortune.
Fire.
You could just get very unlucky with subpixel position there, because like you set up with the ninja rope to get the knock,
Fatality.
and like most of the time it's fine. But what am I doing here to clean this up? Stay in position. Yeah, I can just do this.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Easy. You know, it's like, whoa, the kamikaze goes all the way across the map. It doesn't actually...
Zounds! I am undone.
What it is
To the big...
that it goes a certain amount of distance through land and then explodes. But if it doesn't touch land, it will just keep going until it touches land. So that's why I can do like a kamikaze like across the whole map there.
A donkey! A donkey! My kingdom for a donkey! It is a noble sacrifice.
This is another level that I'm going to need to practice lots on. There's a frame perfect version of it. That is so much faster. You see how Hot Dog lives there. And it's so much easier because this worm Plopper is going to walk all the way to the left into this castle now. Whereas he can be outside of it. Which makes the next turn so much easier and so much faster. And that's just another thing I'm going to need to practice getting the kind of the frame perfect techiness on it. And learning to do that on stream whilst having a chat with you guys. Not that I'm blaming you guys.
Ow!
Nice, good Plopper knock.
Ah!
Patient or notice, guaranteed it.
Time eludes. No sacrifice I make.
Okay. I know when I'm not. No, Joel.
Zounds! I am undone.
Come back, please. Oh, there he is. He was only joking. Joel, I wanted to thank you as well for the gift sub to Kitties. I completely missed that. I saw your other gift subs the other day, but I missed out completely on the Kitties one. So thank you very much. I know Kitties is in her big move at the moment. But I'm sure she'll be enjoying those emotes next week.
Fire! What the?
Ow!
Alright, so we just have to clear up
By
Hot
my
Dog here.
truth, you will pay. No! No!
Don't jump on the land awkwardly.
Ah! Gather round, fellows.
Easy. And you can see here, we actually gain quite a bit of time
Let loose the dogs of war.
on the run. We're not going to be that far behind anymore.
To the big...
Oh, I see. So these are new nicknames every time. Makes sense. Unless this is a vault of like 10 of them. Tempsy, how does it feel to be named like stormtroopers are named?
First blood.
TK421.
Ow!
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 Ooh, that
No! Ah!
does not work. Darn. I got very unlucky there. The worm literally moved 1 pixel too far. I was just a little... You have to be so subtle with that knock. And it's on the edge of like... If you're too subtle, you don't even push the worm down. So you have to be really... This gambit knock, you have to be really precise. And I just over-egged it by 1 pixel, knocking the worm I need to jump onto it.
Make haste for cover, sir!
Star Wars references are only added to it. Yeah, okay.
First blood.
Whoops. Right, come on, gambit knock.
Ow! Oof.
Ooh, that's an interesting gambit knock.
Ow!
I should have
Just
maybe...
you wait.
I should maybe actually knock him over a bit more.
Oof.
That's not what I want.
Ow!
There
Ow!
we go. We have loads of turn time on this, but it's just I'm just compared to getting a world record. That is a huge waste of time I just did faffing around getting that to work. There we go.
Stupid. Oh dear.
Stop wasting time. I'm just chilling, you know, just doing my speed run. I'm just having fun.
Outrageous
You
fortune.
guys. I'm playing a bit of guitar. Chill does not equal speed. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast, Sicky Ricky. The I6 for your life advice earlier. That's what I'm going to go with. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Ow. You do me a grave disservice, sir. Ow. Ow.
Okay, so we knock Flossie down and we need to get Flossie right to the right-hand side.
Ow.
Nice.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
But your life advice was to do washing.
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war.
Sunglasses. Oh dear. I'm just full of great life advice. Just, you know, enjoy them whilst you're getting freebies, people.
Fatality.
No.
Oh no! Oh no. How did I manage that? I don't know. I don't think this is even salvageable at this point.
Fire.
So I accidentally triple tapped the button rather than double. I needed Tempesty to survive there. This is unwinnable.
Fatality.
I'm going to play it out for fun. So I have to teleport out here.
Come, sir. Let us duel.
That's hilarious. So basically, I jumped, and I need to hit F8 twice to select the parachute, and my hand twitched, and I accidentally pressed it 3 times.
Watch this.
Ow. Ow. You do me a grave disservice,
Right,
sir.
so, let's see if I can salvage this. Obviously, like, if this happened in a real run, I would just have to reset the run.
Ow.
There would just be no...
Feel my wrath.
There would be no recourse to this.
Ah. Zounds.
And then we gotta
I am
hope
undone.
Spidey can't... No, not Spidey. The Spidey. Oh, the teleport. Where are they going? Up there. Okay. Lucky we have infinite ninja ropes, so I can fly around.
Feel my wrath.
That does not knock him to the water. Hopefully he can't kill me.
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war.
That's so funny. Like, I always think, oh, shouldn't I just select the parachute first, then jump? And I'm like, no, it will never happen that I accidentally hit it 3 times. There's no way. There's no way.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles.
Like, there's not a chance in a billion years that that happens, surely.
Ow.
How would that ever happen? Will he get the height here? He surely will.
Feel my wrath.
No, he doesn't. We could still lose this. I don't know why I
Cry
insist
havoc. Let loose the
on
dogs of
fire
war.
punching him. Oh, hello. Yeah, we could have...
Leave us. Depart this place.
Oh, I survive.
You give me ill counsel, sir.
Yeah. I do give ill counsel. Okay.
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war. To the big...
We ain't resetting, people. We're getting through the run. That'd be good. What time is it? Yeah. I want to get through the run, show off the whole game to you guys.
Watch this. First blood.
De-rust everything.
Ah!
Make sure I know what I'm doing on every level.
What the?
Ah! Oh!
And I'm thinking of making this kind of a stream once a week where we play Worms or play some other games. Just figuring out what day I do it on, if I'm consistent with it, or if I my worry is if I try and do it spontaneously, that it will fall through. Versus being like, let's do every Friday or every Saturday. Some games hang out.
Traitor.
No! Ah! Ah!
Ow. Ow. Oi, nutter. Fire.
Okay.
Now pops
This
on
turn
you
I've
and
actually been
your
missing a bit
kind.
lately in practice, which I never used to mess this up.
Gather round, fellows.
So you have to get 2 notches rather than 1, and I keep managing to get 1. I'm getting too good at notching.
Zounds! I am
Normally when you
undone.
tap up, the game doesn't just put you up 1 notch with the aim reticle.
Watch this.
It goes like a notch and something, right? And because there's that floating number, you can get where you tap 1 but it gives you 2.
You do me a grave disservice.
So you can't
sir.
just guarantee that you can tap up 1 notch with an aiming reticle in this game.
Make haste for covers.
But sometimes you get too confident in that and go, I'll just tap up and get 2, and then you only get
Alack!
1 or you get 3. It's like aiming
Havoc. Let loose
to the
dogs
different,
of
even
war.
though it's discrete units, it's not a continuous scale. In a way it is continuous underneath the hood. Because you can go 1, but you're actually like 1.9 something.
Ow.
Hey, Van. Thanks for the good
Now
luck
pox on you
and the
and
follow.
your
Appreciate
kind.
you. So there we do want a
Gather round, fellows. Make haste
1,
for covers.
what do we call it?
Outrageous fortune. Alas,
There we do want a
alas.
1 thing nudge, which you saw took me two goes to get, even though on the previous turn I got a 1 nudge like every time.
Oh dear.
Van Contours.
To the big.
So yeah, what we're doing, Van Can, we're probably going to just finish out this run as a de-rust practice. And then might try something else fun to end the stream, which would be good.
First blood.
But I just need the I need the reps to get back into it and get used to this setup. 43, 42.
Gather round, fellows.
Take cover. Ow.
Was that right? We shall see. If I timed it right, the enemy worms will fire a very high bazooka. What do you mean? This is not the 14-hour stream that Chris Worm will have you believe, okay? How rusty are we? I haven't played this year. I injured my arm. Okay, that was the short zook. But we have a backup for this. There we go. And the backup is actually quicker than the main strat. So why don't you do the backup? Because we can get some horrible positions on this next turn. Even though it is marginally faster to do this, we can also get really lucky and the enemy worm kills themselves here and it's actually super fast, like by 30 seconds. Which is a new strat I discovered, but we're just not able to replicate it at the moment. See that? You see that shot? He can accidentally kill himself sometimes, the Kingston worm.
Fatality.
And then we'll be free. But yeah, I was doing a lot of practice before the new year, and then yeah, I hurt my arm, so I haven't really practiced since. Okay, we've got the Kingston shot. Good. So I am pretty rusty. It won't take too long to derust, like a couple of runs.
Watch this.
I'll be rocking. It's also, I don't practice in this setup normally on this screen, so
The pox on you and your kind.
it's learning to see stuff when I'm set up like this. Because normally I practice on the laptop screen right next to me. You're reading Discord.
Watch this.
Did your message convince you to do it? I missed it. Oh, no, it didn't. But like, once we finish out this, there's a couple of fun things I want to try. So that's not going to mean the end of the run, the stream day, presumably.
Get out.
Ooh, so that's not normally
Oi, nuts out.
what should happen there. I must have messed up the angle somehow.
Ow.
Nothing more fun than Worms
You
2.
do me a grave disservice, sir. Very well, good sirs.
Aw, that's very cute, i6. But no worms. So here, I can't actually knock him out here, presumably. Unless, can I like...
Get Zooks.
That was awful. That was a very stupid decision. Raptor's gonna take like no damage from that.
Outrageous
5!
fortune.
Okay. Well, we've got the banana bomb now.
Fire.
But we might have to teleport in. See, this is the rustiness. But the thing is, the rustiness is that's fine because Joel can do the banana bomb.
Now
Okay,
pox
Sicky
on
Ricky,
you
you want
and your
a
kind.
banana bomb? We got an early
Donkey.
banana bomb that we
My
don't normally
kingdom
use
for a
here.
donkey.
Here we go. Enjoy the bananas. Is that not going to kill him though?
Oh. Oh.
That banana spread was fierce.
Oi,
It did kill him.
Very well, good sirs.
You can do the banana bump. I've never heard of this dance move. Is it good?
oh dear.
Everybody do banana bump. Do.
To the victor. To the
It's good
spoil.
having the banana prop there. Alright, I need to actually focus. I forget. Like, this game is so brutal.
Feel
I
the
can't be
point of
playing
my
around
rapier,
with a banana.
scoundrel.
I need to actually focus. What's the timing on this? This is the derust part. At 31 seconds.
No.
There we go. And then I have to jump once the enemy worm has reached in line with the girder.
Outrageous fortune.
All of this is to set up. The reason we do this is see the worm at the top, Butch. We're trying to get
Ow.
Butch here to shoot Otis, the other enemy worm,
Fatality.
for us.
Ow.
Okay, City G.
Fatality. Ow.
Zounds! I am undone.
What? Oh,
Ah.
I messed that up completely. That was awful. I forgot that I needed to jump over.
Zounds! I am undone.
So now the Otis kill is not guaranteed here, like it normally is.
Ow. Ow.
We still have one more chance, because they blew up the crate. They can kill Otis for us here sometimes, if we're really lucky. Super lucky. Yes! Okay. We got away with Moida, gang. Absolute Moida. Got the gambit. I was so... You guys don't realise how lucky that
I
was.
am undone.
There we go. So lucky.
Zounds! guns! I am undone! To the
Okay, evening time. So on this level, we can't move our worms. They're like locked in. It's called artillery mode.
Ow!
So our worms are stuck in position. And we only have like bazookas and grenades.
Gather round, fellows! Oh!
And so this makes this level extremely difficult to deal with and to root out. But we found a way through it. It causes this big chain reaction to knock out all the enemy worms.
You do me a
Hopefully I
great
can-
disservice, sir.
38,
Fire!
47. And I'm just going to get my note thing just to make sure
I
I know
am
what to
undone.
do after that.
Fire!
Ow!
Which apparently I didn't get out the right one. Oh!
The pox on you
That
and your
is
kind.
just wrong. That one does not work. I didn't think I'd messed up the first turn.
Fire!
Apparently it is.
Ow!
Okay, let's give this another go. He's gone the and of 39.
First blood!
Gather round, fellows!
Is that too late again?
Oh!
We will find out.
Oi! Nutter!
It's a weird game to describe, like, because when you see me and I'm like, no, that was wrong, you're like, there's nothing obviously wrong. It's because they're just so...
Ow!
It's just every turn is
You
so
do me
tightly
a grave
scripted.
disservice, sir. Gather round,
As
fellows!
we're doing this kind of weird dance to make the computer do what we want it to do. To go ultra, ultra fast. And if you mess it up, I mean, you can just back them up and muddle your way through the levels, but it's probably costing you a lot of time.
Ow!
Like minutes.
The pox on you
Here we go,
and
this
your
is better.
kind.
Do we want to teleport up here? Oh, I accidentally clicked the button. So this will probably be another fail. I need to check I've got numlock on here. There, my left finger twitched. Trigger happy.
Fatality!
Okay.
Fire!
Yeah, we're doing that again. What should I spend my channel points on? You should definitely get a theme. I6, for 15,000 points, you can get your own theme song. So I live on stream write for you on my guitar a theme song. That's one you should definitely go for.
First blood!
Gather round, fellows!
That's my suggestion to you, is save points for that first. And then have fun doing like the Pictionary redeems and everything. I've got a few redeems I'm going to add soon. It's just going to get even more exciting.
You do me a grave
Rubik's Cube is
disservice,
an
sir.
underrated one. Trying to make me remember how to solve a Rubik's Cube. But what if I need life advice? Well, here's your life advice for free, i6. Get life advice after you've got your own theme tune. That's the meta. I mean, you can spend your points on what you want. You want to just have life advice and have fun, do it. But there's a lot to be said for getting a theme tune in straight
The
away.
pox on you and your kind.
Right, don't click the mouse this time, Toby.
Greetings.
Okay.
Watch this!
Oh! Oh!
But what if I need life advice? It's quite funny, i6.
You do me a grave disservice, sir. Fare thee well, good sirs.
There we go, that knocks that worm out. Alright.
Sirrah,
What
know
wind
you
are
the
we going
art
to
of
get here?
war?
Full blue. I can't remember. Have I got it on my notes? Full blue. Yeah, it is up one more than usual. I am right to doubt that. There we go. So there I'm using the pause menu as a way of aiming that shot, and depending on what wind, you see the bottom right, there's a wind
I am
counter.
undone.
Depending on the wind we get, I do a different shot to guarantee that kill.
Watch this!
Just part of the de-rust is remembering what goes on again.
Fatality.
Okay, I zoom in a bit more to see this one.
Get around,
There we go.
fellows. Ow.
So there's two angles that look almost imperceptibly the same, and I need to get the second one, which I did. And so we get this like Rube Goldberg machine chain reaction happen to take out all these worms, which is really fun to watch.
Ow.
Oi, nutter.
Oi, natter!
Alas! Alack!
And we get all these taken out for us.
Just you wait. Oh dear. Ow! Ow! I'll get you.
I swear, I don't think I'm making it up with the Switch thing having... Like, they clearly in the trailer for the Switch 2 show the Switch 2 Joy-Con being used as a mouse.
Zounds! I
Like,
am
that is
undone.
surely...
To the victor.
Because it has the little sensor there and everything.
Special delivery.
I don't think I'm making this up. I know a lot of people have been like, what are you on about being used as a mouse? Oh, it was in the trailer, you see?
Fire.
It goes on its side and goes...
Ow!
With the little sensor.
First blood.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
26, 25.
Ah! It is a noble sacrifice I make.
By doing that kamikaze, we've opened up
Let loose the dogs
a
of
gap
war.
to the cavern above, and so we can link up in this next shot everything together. Jerry! Woo woo woo! There was something I needed to say to you, Jerry, and I can't remember it. Oh, it was just to thank you for the resub. I don't think I thanked you for your resub last time. I suddenly realised, whoa. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting there with it. It's good to have a run through. Oh, don't go in the water.
Ah!
Where's my ninja rope?
Ah!
All that talking to Jerry. Right, so we come up here.
Ow!
Knock these two down. Perfect. It's a bit
Zounds!
slow though.
I am undone. Ah! Time eludes us.
Oh wow, I don't think I'm actually gonna make this. No, it shot through him. Oh, reset it.
Special delivery.
That was so bad. And then I buffered the crate, which I shouldn't do.
Special delivery.
What was I saying to Jerry? Yeah, we're going through. We had a little practice session at the top of the stream, Jerry, which was really cool. So I'd set up like a checklist to practice the levels and a streaks counter, which is really fun. So you can hear like
Here we go! Mamma mia!
First blood.
different sound effects for when I'm
What
practicing,
crate
whenever
from
I get
yonder
them.
window breaks?
And that was a really cool, fun setup, just chatting and doing the practice.
Ah! It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Now we're just going through the run. I haven't been able to really play since the new year because of my
Let loose the dogs of war.
injury on my arm. So this is really fun to kind of get back in things. Go through. There's a couple levels. Everyday Sode, mission 19. If you remember all the snowy question marks, that's quite a run killer. I managed to do that pretty well, so it's like, okay, this is good.
Sir, know you the art of war?
Had some big positives from doing this run so far. And as long as you don't look at the timer.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Right, that's how it's meant to go. Now jump on top of Flossie.
Zounds! I am undone.
And this time, look, we've got loads of time left to do this.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Get Birch, thank you.
Oi, nutter.
I know. Out to the right, yeah. I know, Jerry. I'm not brave enough. Especially not on this run. I mean, I guess you could think, especially do it on this run for the fun of it.
What
Because
crate from yonder
you're not on a world
window
record pace
breaks?
anyway. But
Ah!
if I
It
could-
is a noble sacrifice.
look how much
I
easier
make.
that is than Super Sheeping. I know it's so much more swag to Super Sheep, but
bonds. I am undone.
It's also super, super scary. Right, I do the same thing, Jerry. I had to go through all my notes for Worms 2 and invert them. Because when I think of left and right, when I'm playing Worms 2, it's inverted in my head. Because it's like, it's which way they turn versus the turning direction. I get them
You will
confused.
pay.
So, actually, I'm right there with you. And I couldn't believe just how much of my notes for this game had all the directions in the wrong
Let loose
directions.
the dogs of war. To the victor.
Alright, longest level in the game.
Ow! 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 Ow!
First blood.
I'll do it. Yeah, I've got
Very
all my
well, good
got all my
sirs.
notes. They're a little bit outdated. I think I should update them a little
You
bit
give me ill
to my
counsel,
new
sir.
stuff, but it's good enough.
Nah.
3,
Let us make merry fellows.
1, 2. Hopefully.
Gadzooks! Ow! Ow!
Stupid.
How's your worm playing, Jerry? Did you do any more? I remember you were doing some deathmatch speedruns. Have you done any more of that?
Ow! The pox on you and your kind. Very well, good sirs.
I can't remember if you've got one on the leaderboard. I definitely want to watch a Jerry run.
No.
Here we jump off gambit. I'm going to get
Nah.
that set up to a specific position. If you want to have a laugh, look at the top right at Flossie.
Ah! Nah. No. Nah. Ow!
Nice.
Stupid.
Jerry runs, Jerry runs.
Leave us. Let him space.
Whoa, did Plopper just survive? He did. That is
You give
ultra
me
rare.
ill counsel, sir.
Like, I've literally never seen that happen before. It's amazing that it happened.
Nah. It is a noble sacrifice I make.
It's fine. It'll be Butch next. It just means I have to clean up Plopper at the end, which is nightmarish. If I even get the hot dog knock. Because this is one that hard turns the thing. You learned all the speedruns on your desktop, but it won't record in OBS. And the strats need to be different on the new laptop. Oh, interesting. How come the strats are different on the laptop? What's the difference there? What's the differential?
No.
Oh, hi. Psst, psst, psst. Are we winning? No, we are derusting, Citrus. We're just having fun going through the rest of the run. Okay. This ain't easy.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay. I got intercepted, but it still worked.
Let us make merry fellows. Oh,
Okay. That was all you, City G.
I am undone.
The pixels are different. That's so interesting. So you can't see things properly. No, it's a playthrough. Let's play. Slow run. It's a slowbie run. It's a let's play at this point. Well, this turn is. This turn is a let's play for sure.
By my troth, You will pay.
It's interesting. Yeah, because these Worms games are so pixel-based, Sicky Ricky, that like you need to be able to see what you're doing and where
Let
things
us make
are.
merry, fellas.
Take cover!
Because you're judging like precisely
Right,
where on a
up.
worm you
Let
are.
loose the dogs of war. To the big...
Yeah, I tell you what. I have never seen Squid Games. It strikes me too much like Hunger Games, and all that stuff kind of weirds me out. I like the if it's a game of eat some calamari, I'm all in. But
Fatality!
Ah!
okay, what did we get? We got the ideal outcome.
Oi, nutter!
Okay.
Zounds! I am undone!
Ah! Okay, so that was brilliant. I got the ideal outcome. I got that second shot. But that third
Curses.
shot on Plopper, you have to do it right bang on 23 seconds. Like, you have so few frames to hit that shot on. And I was just slightly late. That's alright, we can use a teleport to finish this up. That's really cool, hitting the ideal frame in a run.
Sweet lady
Nearly
love
had
smiles.
calamari, but the sweet potato fries and they won, yeah. So here I'm just gonna, because all my worms have 1 HP, and just teleport them in. And use the grave to take out this worm. Because risking the shots from there can be very tricky.
Zounds!
Squid is just
I am
spaghetti with extra
undone.
steps.
To the victor!
Sweet chili sauce though. Like city cheese, Chinese. Didn't you have something in sweet chili sauce in your Chinese citrus? I don't remember, or just chili. Oh, you sweet and sour pork, not sweet chili.
Gather round, fellows! Gadzooks!
And chili beef. Okay, that was the one.
Outrageous fortune.
So I always think like something like tapas is an absolute con and rip-off because it's so much money for so little food. But you do get a lot of sweet chili sauce with those things, and sweet chili sauce is goated. So
Fatality!
Gather round, fellows!
Take cover!
love a bit of tapas. Yeah, I just don't like meals where you leave feeling hungry. What? Is that not traditional?
Oh!
That's what. When I've had tapas, you get sweet chili sauce served with it.
You do me a grave disservice, sir. No!
I had pre-friend getting married tapas.
Greetings.
Can I remember what this shot is, please, rather than think about you guys' tapas? There we go. Is this correct? Ooh, yes. I know it's making revving noises. Go, go, go! It's the
Zounds!
Cat
I am
Grand
undone.
Prix.
To the big... Now!
It's time for me to go upstairs where the sofa is comfy. That's so great. Your cats are your alarm clock. Like they know when to get you places. Mate, have you ever been to Spain? I've been to Portugal. but I've never been to Spain. It's like the same land bit, isn't it?
Ow!
First blood.
Battered awake at 6:30 every morning too for their breakfast. Ouch. And then head back to Slumberland for a bit. Surely they let you lay in after they got their food. Surely.
Whoops.
Ah!
Oh. Well. This might not work now because of that. Get over there. Yeah, I'm just running out of time.
Ow! Ow! Zounds! I am undone! Ow! Time eludes us! Ah! Ah, let us make merry, fellows!
Is that right? Got it. Oh, I got it. The same land bit, you mean Europe? Yeah, but they're literally like next to each other. There's no other country next to Portugal other than Spain.
Watch this.
Do you remember the days Jerry used to back me up when I used to
Sweet
talk
Lady
nonsense?
Luck
You'd
smiles.
always be on Toby's side.
No!
Give me the kamikaze, thank you.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
How the turntables, indeed. Now we're all Team Jerry. Rip Team Toby.
Zounds! I am undone! To the big... No! Time
5,
eludes us.
4, 3, and a 2,
Here
and
comes
a
her.
1,
Let me
and
it is a noble sacrifice I make.
I'm always on your side. I was confused. Sure.
Feel the point of my rapier, scoundrel.
The termites would like a conversation with you, Jerry. I'm only being silly. Or am I?
Watch this.
Alright, come on, Holly. Psst, 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 psst. Come on, Holly.
By my troth, you will pay from yonder window breaks.
Ah,
Ah!
that crate messes it up. It's good. Get all the bad luck out on this run.
Oof.
Time eludes us.
3 and a 2 and a 1
It comes
and
as
a...
a noble sacrifice I make.
Where are I6? Good question.
Zounds!
I'm
I
not
am
sure
undone.
I6 will appear that much for the rest of the game because isn't I6 like worm 7 and we get less and less worms as we get to these bits. So yeah, this is this is bad now because we had that crate, but it wasn't my fault, it's just bad luck. So
Time
what are we
eludes
gonna
us.
do here?
Let us make merry, fellows.
What the? Ow! Ow! Ow!
It's probably not actually the wisest move to do that. Sudden death incoming, hopefully, finally. It was meant to come the turn before, Jerry. But, alas, alack, as the worms say. Right, I'm hoping he accidentally knocks City G into himself here. Oh, yeah, he knocks himself. Okay, good.
You
So
give me
now,
no counsel, sir.
Jerry, that super sheep you wanted is going to come here. We have to hit this super sheep in between Plopper and
Very
Butch so he gets
well,
both
good
of them. That's not an easy feat. Okay. Here we go.
Let us make merry, fellows.
Yes! Okay. That was tight.
Zounds!
Jerry is
I
the
am
big
undone.
worm stand. Yeah, Jerry, I'd love to hear your origin story of how you got into worms,
To the big.
what your history with the game is and stuff.
What
Scammed
crate
again.
from
We'll
yonder
see.
window breaks? Greetings.
Okay.
Special delivery.
I'm trying out a slightly new modified timing on this that I do.
What crate from yonder window breaks? No! A donkey! A donkey! My kingdom for a donkey! No! A donkey! A donkey! My kingdom for a donkey!
Ah, darn. You got Worms United for your kids when it came out originally. Oh, amazing. And then you were like, get out of the way, I want to play, I want to play. This is amazing. This is like Lemmings, but with bazookas. Alright, let's try this again.
Greetings.
31.
Special delivery.
No, I wasn't knocking them.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
Alright, yeah, this is...
A donkey! A donkey! My kingdom for a donkey!
I didn't buffer one of the crates annoyingly, so...
My kingdom for a donkey!
Yeah. Old Olivetti 286 PC. I don't have a clue what that is.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
We finally found a reference that I don't know.
Come, sir, let us duel.
Wasn't there another reference I didn't know, or was it Hill Street Blues or something?
What crate from yonder window breaks? No! A donkey! A donkey!
Okay,
My
drop down
kingdom
here.
for a donkey! No! A donkey! A donkey! My kingdom for a donkey! Ow!
Keep getting that crate explode. That new timing of mine was working great in practice, and now it seems not to. First was an Atari 64. I'll have to find out what our first computer was. I don't actually know.
What crate from yonder window breaks? Come, sir, let us duel.
Special delivery.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
Vanilla
No,
Metric,
a donkey,
thank you for the
a
follow.
donkey. My
Appreciate
kingdom
that.
for a donkey. No, a donkey, a donkey. My kingdom for a donkey. A donkey, a donkey. My kingdom for a donkey.
Alright, so we finally got that teleport to work without the crate exploding. This is where the canonical banana bomb happens in the run. This is the banana bomb that we're meant to do, not those other banana bombs.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
So we set it up at the specific angle, go forward one, and then we hit it at 31 seconds and we pray.
Fire!
And yeah, we got the quint kill. Got DOS for
Feel the
dummies and
point
learned
of
how
my
to make small
rapier,
batch
scoundrel.
programs. It's very cool. Alright, Otis, stay where you are, please.
Sir,
Yes!
you are card.
Okay,
One crate
so
from
this
yonder
version
window
of the level we
breaks.
just did is the ideal one. So
Come,
that's
sir,
the one I
let us
want in a
duel.
world record attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Duel.
And we do this homing missile to take out the last 3, hopefully. There's a little bit of RNG to this. There we go. Alright, ideal.
Zounds! I am undone. To the big.
Alright, cool. The more times, like, live on stream I can do levels like that and get them to go perfectly, it's like, okay. We can put together a proper run of this eventually.
First blood.
Ah!
42 on the clock, that's pretty good. You can splice. Well, you say this, Siggy Ricky. I was thinking of, and I will put spliced all over it to really clarify. Just putting together like the community best, like all the best times people have ever got on levels, just to see what the ideal run would be. But I would do it like with strats that we actually run with, so I won't do it with any kind of
Watch this.
like individual level only strats.
Ow!
But I guess I could put one together for that as well.
The pox on you and your kind.
Okay.
Let us make merry fellows.
Those
Ow!
two in. These two in the water. Nice. That was smooth.
Outrageous fortune. To the big.
Special delivery.
Damn. Is there a task that shows the human possibility of the run? No, there are no task tools because this is a PC game. So we have no way of tasking this. There's a potential way of tasking it through Linux.
What crate
But
from
so
yonder
far-
window breaks? No.
So far, we haven't figured out a way to actually get the game to work in like a Linux format to then like virtual machine an old version of Windows and have that old version of the Windows that we can use save. So we can't save state, and we have no task tools. So all this stuff we've discovered ourselves without tasks. Zorky, get in the water. Oh dear. I know what happened there. Can you not macro it? It's an interesting question. It is something I thought about, but I haven't tried. And I fear about, you know, the ability of cheating with that. Whether I actually do want to even test that, you know. Wait, where's the cow? There it is.
Let us make merry fellows.
Ah, it wasn't meant to go that way. Oh, I could have got that would have been so swag if that had got Zorky there.
Zounds! I am undone.
Alright. Testing it isn't cheating. No.
Sir, you are a coward.
The reason I don't think it will work, in general anyway.
No.
What have we got? Yeah, we need to get a crate. Super sheep, fantastic. Is it Jerry? You get all the sheeps. The reason I don't think it'll work because there's variable load times. So it's like... No, the rules aren't that, right? It's just that you can't use, like, auto hotkey things or whatever. Let me just do this level. And I'll explain what I mean. Oh, yeah. This level really shows off how the game works, so... Gosh.
Ow!
Nice.
Feel the point of my rapier, scoundrel.
No, I don't want that. I want this.
Time eludes us.
Have I messed that up because of that? I think I might have done a short. So you have to fall off this edge with a hard fall rather than a short fall, or you'll be on the wrong pixel.
Zounds!
So let's see.
Undone. Ow!
I still got it. Phew! So no, there aren't rules about what you have installed on your PC, but I don't think it will work anyway because the loading screen has a variability in how long it takes. See that little loading screen? And so you'll click the macro with the start of the level, but I don't think it will always match up. Use Super Sheeps when I'm trying to do deathmatch long attempts. 152 wins, no losses. Jerry, that is an incredible... Have you still got that save file? You should definitely screenshot that and share it, and if you have the replay files, because that is just an achievement and a half. Because once you get to that, isn't it just an elite match every time? So it's your 2 worms against all CPU 5, and you're just having to win that constantly all the way up to... That's insane. And it's scary too, because you could imagine a first turn where the enemy gains such an advantage over you. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. Yeah. Is that file still there, or have you... Is that just your, like, record?
Sweet Lady
That is
Luck
incredible.
smiles.
Okay, we got that shot. I was nervous doing that one.
Zounds! I am undone!
Took a screenshot. Fantastic. Definitely share that.
Alas! Alack!
So that's definitely... That's got to be the world record. No doubt on how many deathmatch in a row.
Zounds! I am undone!
Has it ever been close where you're like... You just make it through on an attempt?
Ow!
See, Tempsy, you're still here. Chris Worm's still here.
Alas! Alack!
It's just I6 we missed. Sorry, I6.
No!
Did I do that right? No. How did that go wrong? Oh, 7 I6, yeah.
Ow!
Tried to put it on Discord. 1 worm of 1 HP, lots of... Oh my goodness. Yeah, please do share it in all the different Discord. Put it in the worm speedrunning one. The Armageddon section. Those guys will lose their minds over that.
No!
Jerry the Goat. 22.
Fire!
That works.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Because in a way, Jerry, when you look at that
Outrageous
record, I would say you're the greatest Worms Armageddon player of all time.
You'll regret
Because
that.
that's just madness what you've achieved with that.
Alas! Alack! Very well, good sirs.
A lot of people could just never finish out the end of the death matches on that game. And the fact that you've not only finished it, but then done another 100 plus attempts on the hardest level, winning every single one. Next level. Tempsy, how was the spliced run of Mario 64? Was that like, is that like a 120 star community best thing that you watched?
Ow!
Sicky Ricky would be...
Sarah, know you the art of war?
He's so into it, I can imagine he's seen it, but I haven't seen it. That's intriguing.
Very well, good sirs.
Here we go!
Let's hope I remembered that move correctly.
Leave us! Depart this place!
Your 10 quick games,
Zounds!
31 minutes,
I am
13
undone.
seconds would get on the leaderboard. Is it recorded, or is that why it's not on the leaderboard because you haven't recorded it?
Watch this.
A lot of clipping through walls and waiting around for things to fall enough into the void. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So it's like a completely different kind of run to what I was thinking of.
To the big...
Cool, I will have to check that out. Worms Armageddon, Citrus. So the sequel game to this, which is essentially, if you looked at it, you'd be like, this is the same game, and that's because it essentially is. So Worms Armageddon came out 2 years later. It was originally just going to be an expansion pack for this game, but they decided to make it its own thing. Actually, Citrus.
You'll
Actually.
regret that. Bye-bye.
Is Milo still annoyed at you for not going upstairs?
Is this a dagger I see before me? Very well, good sirs.
Why are you not pushing back your glasses? Well, I might need to get glasses soon, so that would be a thing.
I am undone.
I actually did get glasses. I just moved the mic. Sorry for that. That could actually be a thing. Yeah, really. I think for this run, I don't like the camera looking up the roof, but to see this game properly, I kind of need to be a bit closer. I think I need to move the screen closer to me, though. The monitor that I've got it on.
Special delivery.
I know my Marios. Yeah, which one? Do you know
Here we
this
go.
one?
Sir,
Or do you know
you
this one?
are
Mamma
God.
mia!
What crate from yonder window breaks?
Right, here we go.
A greeting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ow!
Thanks
Ow.
again, Milo. Hi, Milo.
Feel the point of my rapier.
Can we
scoundrel.
pin Milo's rest? Oh, I can't believe that I missed the buffer because of that. Darn you, Milo. Darn you.
Special delivery.
Could we pin Milo's message, please? Thank you.
Sir, you are a coward. What crate from yonder window breaks? Come, sir, let us
1,
duel.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 6.
Ow! Ow!
It's a blue spring.
Feel
Is
the
it like
point
a
of my
slinky
rapier,
kind of thing?
scoundrel.
Special delivery.
Sir, you are a coward. What crate from yonder window breaks? A greeting.
14 for Teeny and Duck. But kind of just like a normal spring, but made from plastic. Because I know cats. Is the thing actually true about cats that if you put a cucumber behind them, they get scared out of their minds?
Sir, you are
Is
a
that
coward.
actually a thing?
Ow!
Never tried it. Feel bad. Yeah. Exactly. Not some kind of monster like me.
Time eludes us.
Oh, I'm not getting enough momentum on this knock.
Ow!
I got it!
Sir, you are a
Oh,
coward.
that's hilarious. There's no world I should have got that. I didn't release that ninja rope. The ninja rope was released because of the end of the turn. That's hilarious. Getting away with Moida again.
Coward.
No, I was just, the reason I brought it up is just because like the spring is very cucumber-esque to me.
Watch this.
So I thought, like, because, you know, cucumbers don't spring like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking.
First blood.
Oh, wow. Where's this gone?
Greetings.
No, messed it up. It's a cylinder shape and it was blue, which is close to green. Maybe I'm colorblind secretly.
Watch this. First blood.
Greetings.
Alright, that was so much better. Okay. Don't you start too. What's that supposed to mean? Let's stick with the cylindrical thing and get confused with cakes then, rather than the colours thing.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles.
Nice. Oh, teal is not green, blue is not green, honestly. Something, something, something.
Fire.
You do me a grave disservice, sir. Let us make merry, fellows.
Take cover. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Okay.
Oi,
Teal
get
is
that.
teal. I wasn't denying it, I was just saying through my eyes. How's this turned round on me? I thought this was Sicky Ricky's bad.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. Let us make merry, fellows. No.
What did I
What
do?
the? Ow. Ow.
You've done enough.
Ow.
That's what you've done.
Outrageous fortune.
You've done enough, Sicky Ricky. The water is watercoloured, honestly. Yeah, as long as you add a U to the word colour.
Ah. Ah. Let us make merry, fellows.
Take cover.
Okay. 2 levels to go. Can we get
Right,
sub 2
Abbott,
hours?
Let loose the dogs of war. To the big.
This is all on Holly again. To do the big cat jumps. It does auto split, yeah. Desgag, a member of our Discord, made an auto splitter program. So it just auto splits because it can just read whether the level is successful or not, which is very cool.
First blood.
Ah. Ah. Gather round, fellows. No. Ah. Leave us. Depart this place.
Oh, what? It super ate my inputs. Okay, that's interesting. I need to know that for when I actually get a world record run pace. Because if I lose it there, that will be big tears. So I need to figure out how... And basically there I tap 8 times to the left. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's like, okay, we need to make sure that doesn't happen. It's going to be tight whether we get sub 2 hours, people. It's going to be right on the edge now.
First blood.
Ah. Ah. Gather round, fellows. Ah.
Oh no, it ate my inputs again. Yeah, I think sub 2 hours the dream has gone. But we've practiced. A couple of levels I wanted to go well, did go well. Reset. You can beat the official PB, I believe in you. Yeah. Not today, but we will do, gang. We will do. Alright. Oh, there was real no need to do that. Okay, here we go.
First blood.
Ah! Ah! Gather round, fellows. No! Ah! Leave us!
Yeah,
Depart
okay.
this place.
Whoa! Hello! That was over nudged one too many. That's so interesting. It's so interesting to see what breaks. You know, you do it all the time in practice, no issue, and you come on stream and it's like, ooh, that thing breaks down. It's just my nudging. I just would have got too enthusiastic with one of the nudges and it pushed the worm 1/2 pixel too far. It's really interesting. Okay, let's try this again.
First blood.
Ah! Ah!
Alright, here we go.
Gather round, fellows. No! Ah! Leave us! Depart this place! Ow!
There we go.
Ow!
The climbing guy was here, we amazed with all the old F4ing. It's so good. It's just such a cool thing, and it's so cool that in Worms 2 it's even more powerful, because in Worms Armageddon it's when the screen starts fading that you Alt F4, but in this game you can Alt F4 as soon as the worm starts celebrating. You can get out of there, which is really cool.
Watch this.
You give me ill counsel, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I was going to say it's essentially free the rest of the run, but from how the rest of today's run went, I'm not going to count my chickens until I've got it.
You give me ill
I've
counsel,
got it
sir.
complete.
No! Ah! Gather round, fellows.
Okay, one more level to go.
Zounds! I am undone! To the big...
Well, because I do it on a zoom in, it's even more so, Cherry, because it's just like you don't see any of it, especially with no replay.
Scoundrel. To the big...
And I completed the game. All right. D-Rust. Got a lot of that. There's so much time I can so easily save, but it's so finicky. So what do we need to do to improve that one? Oh, camera's so high. What do we need to do to improve that? Thank you for the claps, Jay. I mean, I'm going to bring my monitor closer to me. Can I even do that now? If we can move the camera out of the way. Excuse me, camera. Move the monitor closer. So I just have an easier time seeing stuff. Not too shabby. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I was really relaxed through that run. I just didn't, you know, whatever happened, and I reset a lot of levels where I could have got a better time by not resetting them, but I wanted to get the strategy. And I'm really pleased with getting Everyday So there, because I thought there's potential that I could just, like, never be able to get that on stream. And it's like, okay, I got the hard bit of it, I got twice in a row. And then I got the rest of the level down. So it's like, okay, I can do that consistently. So I know the things I need to practice and go through. What we're going to do, because I'm going to do one stream of this every week now, I'm going to get so much better, so much more quick. There's going to actually be a continuity of runs and doing the practice. So it'll be sick. And hopefully the journey of that will be really entertaining to watch. Seeing it get better. Every Saturday. I'm not sure about... I do want to make a consistent day for it, because it helps make sure I actually get it done every week. But I don't know whether that will be Saturday or whether that will be Friday. Or maybe I vary Saturday, Friday. But I need to make sure I like calendar it in so it definitely happens. Okay. City G votes for Saturday. Beat 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours, 1 minute 16 next time. We definitely will. And it was good because I was resetting levels heavily to just get the good strat on them. There was another one didn't have time to, which is level 35. You know, the one that's like Manhattan City. Because of that level, because I managed to get that level on stream, right? Which I haven't gotten since my first ever run on this. What's world record? 1 hour 32, Sicky Ricky. So my PB is 1 hour 44. The world record is 1 hour 32. But it's my PB is not indicative of my skill. If we did a true sum of best, it would be 1 hour 20 something. If we actually had an accurate sum of best, you know. Worms PB. Yeah, I need to get all the information on written out on that. That would be really good. All right, so what we're going to do now is... Jerry was speaking about 10 quick games earlier. I want to try a bit of 10 quick games on this game. So, if we open up the splits... open splits, 10 quick games. Here we go. Now I can't remember if this auto splits.
Yes, sir.
So if I just open one of these, it does. But I'm gonna need to like remember the controls. For
Here
this.
we go! Mamma mia!
That skips one. That pauses. I guess it'll be the final one and it'll do it. So probably the auto splitter will probably just work for this. You've beaten some of your best times. Do you want to update them? No. Okay. Mad Black is the world record holder. I can't get the splits to work. We can talk afterwards, Jerry. We'll see if I can help you with that. You're going to add sum of best to live split. No, because I don't actually know the numbers on it. Alright, so what we're going to do... The idea of this is to create a beginner-friendly, shorter category. And Worms Armageddon has it, where you do 10 quick games in a row. Which is basically 4... You get 4 worms, the enemy gets 4 worms, and you try and beat them as quickly as possible. And so we're going to try this. We're going to try doing 10 quick games against the computer. And I'm not going to worry about trying to really do it fast. I'm just going to do it. And then what we can do is, if I'm doing runs and I reset and I no longer have time to do a full run of Worms 2, I can do a couple of runs of this instead, where we just play our runs against the computer and see if we can improve our time on it. Don't forget to turn on rope knocking. Jerry, we're in Worms 2, baby. It's rope knocking is always on. Okay, so what we're going to do, unless we get a proper good run straight away, Manda! Right, we'll just do Manda's theme for the raid. And then we will... and then we will actually do try this 10 quick game category. Right? Alright. Stream had to end. I can't take anymore. Amazing. Odyssey, bring me clarity. Let me tell you a story about Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music. Radio go heard around the world. That's some tricky piano. Man Manda music. You get the idea. Alright. Thank you so much for the raid, Manda. What was it that you couldn't take? We're going to try a brand new Worms 2 speedrun category now of 10 quick games. So we're going to do, if we get a really good first level, we're just going to go for it. But I need to take down, because your enemy worm names are set in this, where you play against a computer, and I need to figure out what the order of them is to help me plan turns. 1 week of teaching and it got me sick. Oh no! Those little vermin children. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, this level sucks anyway. We're not going to accept this as a first level, so we can go. Okay, so these worms, we don't get to choose our worm names in this mode. So we have to learn what these are. And these are pretty vicious names. We have Psycho. We have Killer. Is this like a Queen reference? Storm. And Exterminator. So that's our worms 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've written them down so I know what the order of them are. But here we're going to reset that run. We're going to try again. Shopping for incentives to get them to just play any song out of their book. Box of chocolates. I guess you can't risk allergies, can you? 3, 2, 1, go. That's a terrible level. Reset. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we'll accept this. As long as this baseball bat works. Yeah. Okay, so that was Psycho, so Killer's next. This is quite a nice first level. It's a 4-turner, I can't get any double kills, but at least we've got a run going. Hey Penguin, how you doing? Definitely one of the things again. Sorry, I can't scroll up in the chat, so I can't see who else raided in, but I saw Stegapixel, a couple of people. Hi to you all. Nice to see you. I should have done it in between things. Do you know I like Pokemon trading cards? It's hard to just like, don't start. That's the way to play it, I think. I think lean into it. Okay. Oh, we do get the double kill because we were able to look at that sick rope knock. Okay. And then that should hopefully kill him. No. Wow. It'll do land death, so. Some kids yapping about Shadow at school. That's awesome. Okay. Got a run. And then we start a second quick game. Ah, so it doesn't split. I'll split in a minute. I shouldn't have started moving that worm. Okay. Ooh. So what's the split button? That's skip. I guess we do need to skip this one. So it recognises the stop. Are the maps all caverns in Worms 2? No, it's a mixture, which makes the 10 quick games category for Worms 2. I don't think it's going to be as good as the Worms Armageddon one because you do get these caverns that are really difficult. So RNG is going to play so much more of a factor.
Just you wait.
Because you're having to deal with these caverns. And setting off mines is just a risk. Ooh! Stay away. Okay, good. Get into Droid 1.
Talkin! Oof.
Okay, that at least sets them up to hopefully plot both of those.
You'll regret that. Fire! Ow!
Peeling your muted audio for one of my songs again.
You'll regret that. Special delivery.
Alright, 2 ropes left. So I need a big knock here to get Droid 2 all the way down. That was good. And now we can drill him into the water. Yeah. Nice. I so rarely do that thing where you drill a worm, use the pneumatic drill to drill them down into the water.
Watch this. Revenge.
Okay.
Ow!
Nice. Oh, does that do it anyway? Oh, droid free. That's nightmarish. Very unlucky. You should change the background music to your songs. That would be cool. Yeah, I've got plans for that, Jerry.
Watch this.
I have got plans for that. All right, I'm not quite sure what to do here because I'm stuck on this other side. I'm just going to teleport and pray. Probably should have taken more of a risk with the teleport location there for speed,
Bummer.
because I presume I don't have any more ninja ropes left, so I'm just going to have to parachute my way down. And here, bungee. And then here, fire punch.
Ow! Ow!
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember what key I've bound for doing a split.
Fatality.
So.
Special
Quick game
delivery.
number 3.
Oof. First blood.
It said Hadouken. It does. There's a lot of very cool pop culture references in these worms.
Ow! Ow!
Nice. Okay.
Fatality.
I want to open up a hole. Ah, I was under. So I wanted to open up that hole above Killer to droid free. I couldn't quite do it there.
Special delivery.
So yes, I don't know which button. Alright, so I know the skip split button there. So I wonder if I can figure out.
Mamma mia!
Watch this.
That one will pause the run, that one will reset. So that one's split? Okay, we found the split one. So now we'll undo the split. Super banana bomb, that will actually come in useful, I think. That doesn't matter.
Take cover.
Take out droid 4. Brilliant. We've got a super banana bomb
Stupid.
that will... terrible shotgun. Thanks, Jerry. You saw the vision, though. You saw the vision of the thing. See, I just think this will be a fun little light category, just doing 10 levels of this.
Ow! Ow!
To go, like, if I try runs for the day and I've got like
I'll get you.
3/4 an hour left, so I don't really have time for a full run. It's like I can just do a bit of this. This is a stupid idea, isn't it? Get in the water, and he doesn't.
Just you wait.
Use your rope to aim. Yeah, but if it lands, Jerry, then I lose a rope. I guess I'm not going to use all 5 ropes on this level, but... There you go, you opened that little gap for me. I think I will leave him and go droid first. Nice. I use Uzi there because Uzi's like the shortest weapon animation in the game. For saving time, so... No, you can't use ropes between shots, very true. Alright, we'll use the super banana bomb here for fun.
I'll get you.
Since we got one out of a crate.
Ow! Fire! Ow! Ow!
Nice.
Bummer. Bye-bye.
Okay, quite a slow pace. Like, I wouldn't normally probably accept
Right
this as a pace for this
Oh dear.
run. But it's never been done before, so let's just crack on and see how it goes. And then we hit this to split. See, this looks better. Look at this. So you've got this big island open. I thought the blues were the enemies, but the blues are mine. So mine are in a good place. The enemy worms not so.
Watch this. First alert. Special delivery.
Okay.
Ow!
Far enough.
Hadouken. Ow!
Gosh, okay. We are derusting, and it's
Fatality.
it's good. It's interesting to see what I can do with this and what I can't. It's fun because normally the other run, you know, it's so on rails, it's so specific. I'm so doing the crazy dance to manipulate the computer. It's kind of fun to just do something where I just... There is no real routing you can do. You just play the levels and you just play them as well as you can. I'm not going to make that, am I? Oh, Jerry. Jerry's like, use your shotgun to aim for that one. What are you doing? What was that, Toby? Jerry's like, I've got 156 consecutive wins in Worms Armageddon Deathmatch. What are you doing? At least they're not as bad as the AI and shoot themselves constantly. Here we go. I wanted Storm to get all the way down there, because he could be knocked into the water.
Watch this.
Yeah. How much health has this one got?
Fatality.
71. That's fine.
Run away! Ow!
1,000 wins to 50 losses in deathmatch.
You'll
Whoa.
regret that.
That's sick,
Oh,
Jerry.
dear. Special delivery.
It's not sad, that's awesome. You are the seasoned veteran.
Watch this.
Teach us your ways.
Whoops.
Alright, this will be a cool little island fling here, unless I could do a napalm strike, but I'm not going to. Oh, I've run out of thingamajigs, then I will.
Surprise.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Ow.
Yeah. Okay.
Fatality.
Okay. I'm worried Droid 2 is going to get stuck behind that pixel. I can't worry about it. I just have to go.
Talkin.
Yeah, it was good. Very good. Okay.
First blood. Special delivery.
Hopefully he'll open out the hole to Killer, like trying to knock him out, and that will mean Killer can go around and start knocking some worms out. I do think booby trap crates are on. We haven't seen any yet, but some of these crates can be booby trapped, which is very exciting. Right, blow a hole to open Killer out for us, please. Perfect. And then stay where they're not on a pixel of land. That's scary.
You'll regret that.
So I will probably use a chunky weapon there. And I can skip walk.
Run away.
Okay. Just 2 to go. So Droid will be an easy knockout for Storm. And it's how we take care of Droid 3. Because he's locked in there.
Watch this. You'll regret that. Special delivery.
Ah, I did not mean to. I meant to select a grenade. Grenade would have knocked him in the water. The rust. That was hilarious. So yeah, I meant to drop a grenade there. It explodes, it knocks the droid into the water. Alas. We do not get it.
Missed.
Still okay there. We've got 3 ninja ropes. That's all good. Set that off. Fine. And this droid opens the hole for us, great. And then yeah, we'll just cluster trick this one to take him out.
Whoops.
We still have the ninja rope. It's interesting, I'm so used to using the F keys to select them, but when I'm in a position like this where I'm really having to consider every turn what's going on.
Watch this.
And there's the cluster trick knocking out droid.
Bummer. Bye-bye.
My mind doesn't think to use the F keys to select the weapons. Okay. Oh, I entered a player versus player match. There we go. I've entered the real one now. Doesn't invalidate the run. Doesn't matter. Not to my rules anyway. There are no rules for this run technically yet because no one's ever done it.
Fire. What the? First blood.
Right, I wanna. Knock Droid 3 down whilst he still stood there, I think. Give me the parachute, thank you.
Ow! Ow!
Nice. Yeah, this will be world record once it's done, but not really, right?
Ow!
Don't no competition. But it's a thing of I'm going to keep trying to improve this time as like a separate side project along with the normal Worms 2 runs. I need to be careful with worm count on this one, actually.
Watch this.
Very easy to lose sight and lose all my worms.
Just you wait.
Okay. So, how am I going to deal with this one? I'm going to try and throw a grenade in here. This is risky, but
Take cover.
perfect. Nice.
Fatality.
Do not fear August here. August! How's it going?
You'll regret that.
Okay.
Ow! Oof. Revenge.
Better than ever. Awesome. Fighting the allocations. What's with this muted song appealing thing? You gotta catch me up, City G. Back and better than ever. It's August for the win.
Fire.
What footy team do you support? Technically, Newcastle United. But I don't know anything about football, right? So, I know Newcastle United and it's like, yeah. Because, Alan Shearer.
Ow, ow.
And then we should just be able to super shield it. Nice. Oh, LOL. That bodes well. Right. What I'm going to start doing is splitting there. And then... I kind of don't want to split there, though. This is good. How do I capitalize on this? I think it's a baseball bat. Baseball bat these two in. Yes! Look at that. What a map.
First blood.
I guess that better move there would have been a downright kamikaze from Psycho. I wonder if it will still be an option after this turn. Oh! Oh! Is that a new 44 seconds? That's a new single game world record. So I do now have a new... My old one was incredible. Alright. We just got a world record for single game category. Set as a separate thing. So my world record for single game, which is actually a category, is 1 minute. And that was a 44 seconder. So we have got a proper world record today. And that we'll have 2 by the end of doing this run, but like this but I guess the other runs competition is just me. But wow, 44 seconder. So I wonder, so I had a really fast one that I didn't record. And it was really disappointing. And I think it was around the same time. It might have even been 46 seconds. I hope it was slower. Because that's awesome if I got a new time. Because you could do thousands of resets on it and never get the time, you know. Right, let's just finish off this worm over here. Do I really use a handgun? Apparently we're using the handgun. Alright, this is how we deal with these 2 ones in there. Didn't Mad Black get a full kill kamikaze guns? Yes, but his time has been beaten because he had to do like a bunch of setup, and the new world record doesn't on. That's on Worms Armageddon. So there is a new Worms Armageddon 1 thing.
Whoops.
Deathmatch. That is different, yeah. That's crazy. We just got the single game world record, which is a proper category single game, and I'm the only person on the category, but I was a 1 minute. So to get a 44 seconds is crazy. Right, we have to do all this travel time. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's still good. Yeah, that's fine. I just have to deal with Droid 2.
Fatality! Special delivery! Watch this! Oi! Nutter!
Oh, now I'm out of... that's not going to work, is it? I am out of ninja ropes, which makes this horrific. What do I do? What do I do? Without the ninja rope, I'm nothing. This is actually some difficult terrain management. Do I do this? Oh, I can do this now, right? Is that high enough? I don't think that's high enough. I can't risk that not working. This is super lame for a run to do, but it's my favourite Oasis song. Master Plan is legendary. I will say, every year I rap. There's no backflip enabled as the speedrun version, Jerry. Worms 2 doesn't have a backflip in the speedrun version. Only in the patched. Actually, I'm not going to be able to make it above this because of that. Well, hopefully a grenade will... Please, yes, okay. I wrap my presents every year to an Oasis song called Angel Child.
Special delivery.
Right, 2 more to go. I didn't mean to collect that. Ugh. Best Oasis B-side is Master Plan, yeah. Worms 2 sucks, Jerry. It's a different thing, like when you don't have backflip. It's like you have to manage your movement so much more. You can't just freely jump over everything with this really high vertical jump.
Whoops.
This level's gonna be so slow.
Take cover.
Okay, Droid 3, I guess we're cluster tricking.
Fatality. Special delivery.
I kind of feel like we cluster trick all the rest of the worms, you know. Did the enemy just walk onto a mine? Okay.
Bummer. Special delivery. Watch this.
Nice.
Ow.
I guess that's unnecessary. I could have just killed him with a sheep and get 1 grave animation rather than 2. But we're not worried about that today. We're just setting the first ever time on this so I can try and improve it next time. We're just getting splits. But I got a world record. I got the single match world record. So I'm so glad I got that back after getting it off stream, off everything. It's like, oh no. We'll get Droid 1 next. Before this worm perishes. Yeah.
What the? Stupid.
And we just have the one at the top left to do. And then we'll have 1 more level.
Oh dear.
So, I guessed about 30 minutes for the first time. And other than that 1 44-second level, this has been quite slow. So it's exciting. It's a good time to set so I can beat it on the next attempts.
Watch this.
For sure.
Whoops.
Still got 2 ropes, fine.
Ow! Fire! What the?
Great. Alright, 1 level to go. I mean, if we got another, like, 44 seconder, we could sub...
Bye-bye.
We could sub 30 minutes. I doubt it.
Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah, this is a awful map. Do you see this, Jerry? How, like, you can get crazy good times, like 44 seconds, and then there's just a map like this you just can't do anything with. Like, you can't.
Take cover! Ow! Ow!
You can't do anything with it. I'm not going to beat your PB, Jerry. Different game to start with, so it doesn't. They're not really comparable, but yeah, it's just not going to happen because this level's just going to take far too long.
Watch this! Take cover! Ow! Ow! Oi! Nutter! Oh dear.
Just because, again, it's another one of those where I'm just going to have to cluster trick every worm, and that is the fastest way to do it. I have
Oh
no
dear.
kind of combos or anything I can do. No worm. They're all so high up, you can't just knock them in the water for free. Oh wow, see that enemy worm jumping over the mine frame. So the mine detection thing happens every 10 frames. And he jumped over a mine frame detection.
Ow! Oof. You'll regret that.
No, I'm going to use Storm actually. Just keep the worm with the higher amount of health.
Fire! What the? Ow!
Oh, nice.
Oi! Nutter!
Okay. Because of this is the worm. Because obviously I can't do this trick on all 4 of them, or I'll lose.
I'll
Because
get
of this, now Droid 1 is in range for like a super sheep or whatever. Not super sheep, normal sheep. So that balances everything out.
Traitor!
I just got to manage myself that the AI can't actually beat me on the last turn.
Watch this! Ow! Oof. Oi! Nutter!
Okay. Yeah. I could have done a sheep there for speed, but I just didn't want to risk.
What the? Ow!
Didn't want to risk losing this level
Oi!
at
Nutter!
the very end of the run.
Oh dear. Fire! Ow! Ow! I'll get you.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Okay. He killed Psycho. Okay, so now I can't cluster trick this worm because I will lose the map. You have to win outright. You can't like just kill all the enemy worms. It has to be an outright win on this. You can't like accept a draw. Okay. What's the play here? Shotgun him down.
Just you wait.
Nice. I'm actually just going to leave him down there because he could dynamite me. And put me in the water. And I lose. This is such an unnecessarily nerve-wracking ending. Did that kill him? I don't think it did. And he could kill me here. Did that open a hole to the water? Could he kill me?
Fire! Ow! Ow!
Okay, we're good.
Bummer. Hup. Sayukens. Hup.
That was actually stupid, because if that mine had been live, it would have knocked him back into me and potentially me into the water with him. Whew! We made it. There we go, the first ever 10 quick games in 34 minutes 26 seconds. But that included a 1 quick game world record. So I will get that uploaded. I'll get it out of the VOD and get it uploaded to Speedrun website, because that's pretty sick, having the 1 game, because my 1 game world record was 1 minute and now it's 44 seconds. And I'm going to look up, I have a strange feeling it was 42 seconds, like Meaning of Life, my old one. So it's only 2 seconds off the old one. But that's cool. I've now got splits to run against on 10 quick games. See, that last mission took 5 minutes 12, whereas my best mission in this run took 44 seconds. So it's going to be interesting how low 10 quick games can actually go with this amount of variability in the levels. And that's it, gang. It's the Worms 2 stream for today. We did a full run of the main game. We did the 10 quick games category, and we got a new 1 quick game world record of 44 seconds, which is pretty sick. And so, yeah, we're going to try and do a stream of this every single week. Maybe Saturday nights, like Citrus wants so desperately. But we'll see what my schedule allows. And then we will make huge progress on getting the big PBs for Worms 2. Oh yeah, super desperate. So I get this little sliver of sarcasm in there. Just a hint. Just. Oh, there's the kappa. There it is. All right. Shall we find a raid victim? Let's figure out where we should raid into. Who's online? Let's go to Lutty. Lutty is playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's go check out Lutty's stream /raid. Lutty Games Music. Have I spelled that right? I know how to spell a name. It's the capitalization I'm trying to get. This is the raid message. It's our Saturday night sorted Citrus, yeah. And then here's the sub-raid version. Emojis. What is this? What is this? Normie land. These are we do emotes here. We're on Twitch. There we go. Right. Go say hi to Lutty, everyone. She's awesome. Playing some Red Dead Redemption. I'll see you guys next Tuesday for music, piano, guitar, songs, guitar solos, good times. Night MC, night Citrus, night Jerry. Bye everybody. There's my raid screen.